Okay, I think we're live now. I'm just going to post quickly on Instagram and we're good to go. If I tell you how many people have buzzed me since I posted about Ajosepo, and they're like, "What do you mean?" It's actually
Even me, I will roast you. Hold on,
no.
I'm trying to go to Chrome. Let me so if in case you might have to let me in back, but
Okay,
just let me see. Yeah,
that's fine. I'm just going to do a quick introduction for anyone who might listen to this later. Hi, everyone. Welcome to this live session. MMR, are you back?
can you
Hi,
hear me?
everyone. Yes, I can hear you.
Okay, yeah, I'm here.
Welcome to this live session. Today, we're going to be discussing some of the films that we watched in the month of November, particularly The Herd and Ajosepo, right? I posted reviews of The Herd and Summarin on my Instagram page. So if you don't know that page, you should probably check it out. And yeah, you're welcome. It's always a nice time. So
I think you should mention the name of your page so they know.
oh, so it's called Nigeria Movies Review on Instagram. We're on Twitter as well. And with me today, I have the Nollywood Movie Watcher. She's also on Instagram as the Nollywood Movie Watcher. And she also reviews movies on her page, right?
Thanks for
Um,
having me.
you're welcome. All right. So, um, I know that some other speakers are joining us today. The timing was a little off for so many people. Like they thought 8 o'clock was too late, but I was trying to just accommodate like different time zones. So I was like, it's fine. Anytime anybody can join, just check in, leave, come and go as you like. It works perfectly. Before we dive right in, can we talk about what is happening with Tayo Aremo? What do you think about that?
Honestly speaking, I feel like Tyler Cost does this for himself. Like, yeah, he's trying to go into the industry, but there are some people I would never roll with, yeah, in
Mm,
that industry. Example
mm,
of those people, because at the end of the day, these people don't even have storylines that people go to YouTube to watch. I'm sorry, but I've watched few of Peggy and her husband's movie, and I'm not really their fan in terms of the movies and all that.
mm,
And yeah, I understand that most of these actors are trying to make a living, right? But
mm.
I mean, when you see the way some people behave,
Is it just me or I can't hear MMR anymore? Hi D. Hi T. Can you
can you
hear
hear me?
me?
Hi.
Hi guys.
How are
Hi.
you?
I'm good.
Hi,
See,
Oh,
I've
dear, and
guys.
please.
missed you. See, I have missed you, just so you know.
Which fake missing
Life,
is that? Please don't miss me because
life
it's a
has been
lie.
We
lifing.
It's
missed
a
you last
Life
lie.
has
time.
been
Can you guys hear me?
lifing.
Yes, we can hear
Yes,
you
we
now.
can.
I
Okay,
think
I'm
you
glad you
you
can.
got cut off for a bit,
Yeah, we
but
missed you last week. Oh, seriously. Last 2 weeks, right?
yes, I
Yeah.
think it was 2 or 3 weeks ago.
Sorry.
Then Dee is here as
Sorry.
well. She's always joining, but she's always late. So we're glad that she's not late today.
Because you're always having this after service. But service is earlier today, so I'm here.
We bless God. So before you joined, um I was talking to MMR about what is going on with Tai Arimoro. I was just trying to um get a general opinion before we start talking about the films that we're going to be addressing today. And she was just telling me her thoughts. Maybe after she rounds up, if you guys want to chip in, then we can start with the review of Ajoshikbo. MMR, you can continue.
Okay, like I was saying, as in these people, this is not the first, this is not the second time we're hearing things about them. And I feel like, yeah, all these guys are trying to make a living, right? But I just feel like it's high time that guys like Tayo start choosing who they want to work with in the industry.
Mm.
Regarding the issue that happened, we're yet to see Peggy's own video. All we see is Tayo's video. And according to the people that were on Tayo's live that day, yes, he didn't start from outside, he started inside. That even from inside, it was all these guys against Tayo right from time. And the thing is, you cannot be hurting me and my hands will be folded. I
Mm.
think while he was trying to defend himself, one or two people got hit, right? But from the video evidence that we can clearly, like clearly see, Tyre was the one that was being attacked.
Mm.
It was one whose car's tire were punctured, and there was a written agreement.
Yeah.
My production, I caught shooting at 12 midnight. It was already like past 12 to 1. And they said, according to people that were even at that production, that guy didn't eat anything all day because he was sick and throwing up. And yet he still went ahead after. Then you now asked him to wait because you haven't finished. How is it my fault that you haven't finished? We have an agreement. If my time is over, time is over. Then the so-called AGN, I've been awaiting that they call themselves. Then you now come together. You saw such a video. Then you now decide to suspend just one person. I
Mm.
mean, these guys have audacity. Even if you are leaking from that pot, eh? Can't you just pretend as if that pot is not relevant when it's time for you to make professional decisions?
Mm.
Like, just be a little bit, if even if you want to be biased, don't be like 100%. Like, we can clearly see that somebody is leaking somebody's pot in AGN.
I don't know what pot you are referring to. Um, I think she got cut off again. Um, but I don't want us to be
Hello,
sidetracked.
can you hear me?
Yes, yes, I can hear you now.
Okay, sorry about that. And so, what I'm just trying to say is that when it's time for you to make professional decisions,
Mm.
put sentiments apart and make
Yeah.
professional decisions.
Mm.
Stop. I mean, like the both of them. I was expecting that okay, both of them will be punished at the end of the day.
Yeah.
Because somehow Tayo too must have reacted. Somebody must have reacted. Why not just punish both of them? But you now decide to ban one person, and then you completely left the other person that punched your tire, the other person that was eating that we could clearly see. You completely left everyone out.
Mm.
Like, when are they going to be reasonable and sensible? As far
Mm.
as I'm concerned, they don't determine everything that happens in Nollywood, anyways. Their
Yeah.
own faction, maybe Tayo should just avoid their own faction and go to other places and go and act his movie. It's not as if Peggy's movie is even interesting before.
I've
So
never seen any of her movies, if I'm
good.
being
No, you don't even want to see it. You just listen from the beginning to the end. So good riddance to bad rubbish.
But to be fair, to be honest, I was very shocked when I came online and saw their decision. It was ridiculous. As far as I'm
Very, very.
concerned, this was a very good opportunity for those associations to show that they are relevant because so many people don't even know about them. But the way they've gone about this is just it's not right. And I
Did
hope
you see their decision during Regina's own too?
no, like there are no people that I pay
Regina and
attention
Regina's mother.
to.
I did not see how Emeka handled it. These
They'll be
people is
fine.
people that are giving them relevance. So, as
They'll
far
be
as I'm
fine.
concerned,
They'll be fine. All right. Let's dive into our movies. We're going to start with Ajosepo, and T is going to go first, right? Um, I personally did not like Ajosepo. It was not my cup of tea, and I'm going to talk about what I did not like, but I want us to first start with what we liked. So what did you like about Ajoshipo? T is going to go first, then D, then MMR, then I will talk before we then discuss the things that were the issues.
D is missing. Do you want to check if she's back in? Trying to let you ask you to
Back.
let her in.
She's back.
I'm here. I'm back.
She's so hyper.
Hi.
Hi.
Thank you so much for the honor of going first.
All right.
Timini, Timini, Timini.
Timini, right?
I was telling NMR on Instagram that I'm not a fan of Timini, right? I feel all his movies are just like waste of space, really. Is
For the
Daddy Lover
record, I
Boy?
am a fan of Timini. Let me just put it
No
out there.
problem.
Please,
Like
who
even
is the
when
fan of Timini? NMR.
I am a
Mm,
fan of Timini. Thank
You,
you. Yes.
you.
like
Yes.
that elevator baby that I won and the I think also, I don't know the Nigerian version. AMVC is right. I didn't understand the movie. I saw it, but I didn't really understand why they hyped over it. But I saw Timini as an actor in Ojeshepo. The way he commanded his brother when they got in from Lagos and just signaled to him, hey, come and pack up the boots. Like, I could see him as an older brother. The way, oh my lord, that was the highlight of the movie for me,
Mm.
Timini, because I enjoyed his passion, the way he commanded every scene. Timini, Timini, Timini. That's all. That is all.
Okay. Timini actually carried that film. If not for him, I think I would probably have stopped.
We
Like,
don't need your
mm.
opinion yet. Let the next person go. You, I'm roasting you today. Let the
Sorry.
next person go.
Sorry. D, what did you like about Ajosepo? No, but let's not forget that T only liked one thing about Ajosepo, and that was Timini. Let's just put it out there, right?
Okay, let's
Okay.
continue, Sha.
D, please share. What did you like about Ajosepo?
What do I like about Ajosepo? Okay, I don't know.
What do you mean you don't know?
So aside the fact that like aside the fact that I could relate to the Timini character like in that situation and also yeah I could see, but at the end of the day yeah he carried the movie. But I think that's just even the carrying gone. Generally the movie doesn't. And me, I'm a fan of Tommy Care. I'm a family member, right? So I'm a Tommy Care. So I was really like
Ekuno.
expectant. But I know she doesn't. She's not a good actress.
Ah, okay.
So I'm a fan. I'm not saying I'm a. I know like I know your strength and I know your weakness. So I know she's not a good actress, but still, judging from how everybody talked about it, and there's this guy that I also like follow for reviews. What's his name? Tito's second channel, Tito. So he also talked about it when it was in the cinema, and I was like, okay, yeah, maybe when it comes out, I'm interested and all that. And I saw it, but I don't know. So aside Timini, and I don't want to, even the Timini, yeah, it was good. Like I could relate to his character, probably because of that fell flat. So he
Mm.
didn't. I liked it, but that was it. And me, one thing is, even a movie that is not all that, I can see a movie again. Like
Mm.
maybe I might be cooking or something, and I will just be playing it. But this one, I was just like, you know what? So maybe I will just join the last speaker. I'll join T and say, yeah, Timini. But besides that, nothing else.
Okay, okay. MMR, you have the floor. What did you love about Ajosepo so much that you told me to set up
Okay.
the vibe so you can drag me?
No, I'm telling you that this is the first time you and I are disagreeing. When I mean, like me for me, I felt if I had watched this at the cinema, I wouldn't have felt bad because maybe I was one of the last people, maybe here that went to the cinema recently.
Mm,
And for every time I went in there, I eased out. If
mm,
I had seen I just cheap, I don't think I would have eased out. Number one, um, I like the fact that it wasn't your regular cast.
mm.
Secondly, the fact that for the first time, Timini did not fall in love in a movie. Ah, it's not that we should carry tray and go and do job in church because for every movie, Timini was, was fall in love
Did he
like
not kiss?
no, you understand? Like, okay,
It's a lover boy. It's not his fault that
no,
he
no, no,
that
no. See, it gets to a point. People get tired of seeing you in a particular
life.
way.
True.
Why did everybody talk about Timini's character in a tribe called Judah? I
Mm,
think it was just because of the fact that he did not play lover boy.
mm,
Even his younger brother that was playing lover boy, he was slapping the boy that you don't have sense.
mm.
Do you understand what I'm saying? So for me, Timini gave me like starting with Timini and seeing that Timini is not going to be a lover boy this time around. The fact that he commanded that young elder brother role, like their
Mm.
father was behaving like a kid, and he was trying to he stepped up on
Yeah,
it.
he did.
Yeah.
And for me, I don't know, maybe because I'm sorry, it's not my family setting, no, but I've seen settings like that around me growing up. And yeah, they might not coordinate the whole party thing very well, right? But
Same.
it felt good having a movie that you can laugh about. It's see, the truth is, even the ones that we are expecting to learn lessons from, we are not learning lessons from anything right now in Nollywood. There's no lesson anywhere. Everybody's just acting whatever they want. So when you see people that can make you laugh and it's somehow relatable in family gatherings and all that, I would say I will pass on all the other flops. Because after a few movies this year, you guys should look at it very well. Oh. Which movie have you really seen that is going to like make you feel like okay, people really acted? Now talking about Tommy Care, see, the more people will not realize that content creators are content creators, actors are actors, we will keep having the same issue.
They should stop putting them in
We will keep having
movies.
the same issue. The actors are struggling. Now you now want to go and put content creators in movies. It will not feel like it. At some point, Tomike was laughing, and you, in terms of serious issue, if you watch that scene where the father and Bisola joined together, almost every part of that scene, she had a smiling face, and this is something serious. Do you understand what I'm saying?
Yeah, like she was
And it's
trying
just
so
because,
hard to look serious.
yeah, it's just what
Shameful.
Tumike is she's not an actor. Do you understand what I'm saying?
Mm.
So, me, I felt, let me just say the truth. I felt the movie was like, even my husband that does not watch movie, we watched it together, and it was just like, oh, it's just the flow. I feel like it was just the flow. I wasn't watching to learn anything from it, but the comedy, the flow, I just felt for me like it was a comedy. I don't think it was meant to be a lesson learning movie. It was a comedy, and I laughed.
Mm.
So I felt good watching it. I'm not even going to start lying now. I felt
I
good
need to
watching it.
add to that. I also laughed, especially when they went to meet the Babalawo and the man dressed up as something else. I'm sorry, I laughed because it was so crazy. But please, Lizzie J, Abi, what's her name? I think Lizzie J, whatever her name is, she needs to stop
Yeah.
being. It was off.
See,
It was off.
Lizzie's comedy is like to me as a lover boy. Somebody needs to like bring up something for Lizzie and use her for something different. Because you see, this all our comedy. She's
It was
supposed to be a
inappropriate.
nurse. She's supposed to be a nurse, and a nurse that could not even speak good. You understand what I'm saying?
Ah, no, no, no.
They need to stop.
Hmm.
But I mean, let's hear from you, NMR. What do you like about Ajoshepo?
Okay, oh, thank you very much. You know, when you told me that you were going to come here to drag me, I was scared. I was expecting, but seeing all that you have said, there's nothing for me to be scared about, right?
Oh,
It was
I
just
will still roast you. You've not told me what you hate.
it was just a feel good movie that you enjoyed, and that's fine, right? So, what did I like about Ajosepo? I thought um I didn't think it was too funny, but it wasn't too bad because they didn't try to do too much. I don't know if you understand what I mean. You know that for
Mm-hmm.
most Nollywood comedies, they always feel the need to like exaggerate like things and just do too much that will just upset you. So the fact that they were not trying to do too much, I appreciated that fact, right? I thought acting and casting was not too bad, but it was not great. But we'll come back to that. Timini was amazing. Like it was like he had most of the lines in this film. They gave him most of the lines. He was the one who spoke like the most, who did the most. They really wanted to get everything out of the money that they paid him, and I'm so happy that he delivered. He carried the
Mm-hmm.
role. The fact that he even spoke Yoruba. Ah, ah,
Is Yoruba's better compared to Elevator Baby? I was like,
see,
ah.
that's growth, to be honest. And at this
Yeah.
point, I feel like it's okay to say that any Nollywood actor should learn how to speak Yoruba, in Igbo, Hausa. It's part of what they need to do their
Part of
job
their craft.
well, right? So seeing him speak Yoruba, and I, I know that he struggled, he stumbled so many times, but he really tried, right? Um, I liked his performance because he was not even doing too much. But
Mm-hmm.
like T said, there was just that thing about the way he delivered his role as a big brother that just looked very real. Like the only person that has sense in that family, right? Because all of them obviously did not have sense,
They
right?
didn't have sense in that family.
So if you ask me what I liked about it, I'll say Timini and the fact that the comedy was okay. It didn't make me want to slap somebody. So
Mm.
that's it.
Apart from
Before we
Lizzie,
move to talking about what the issues were, joining us today is someone new. Please say hi to Jane.
Hi,
Hi,
Jane.
Jane.
Hi. Hi.
See, before Jane speaks, let me report her to you. She's
okay.
always dragging me.
What
She's
is this
always
now?
abusing me. She will
Uh-huh.
come inside my DM and she will be dragging me.
Uh-huh.
Hmm.
She's not
Uh-huh.
gentle, oh. And every time I try to explain to her that I am trying, I'm going to do better, but no. She'll say,
Yeah,
you've
no.
not posted in 1 week, you've not posted in two
You
weeks.
just come, you just drop, you just disappear. You just disappear. Asana.
Okay. I'm sorry. I will do better.
Some
Hi,
of us are
Jane.
some of us that are doing every AK market day. Do you think we are jokers to you?
Oh, yeah,
You
I don't
cannot
want
just be
to.
dropping once a week and be running off.
I didn't report her so you can take her side, by the way. I was
Okay.
expecting you to like take my
You
side.
know, me, I honestly want you to be the one to start with what you don't like. Please. Do me the honors of starting with what you don't like
Okay,
about
I'll
the
do that.
movie.
But let Jane talk about what she liked first. Jane.
I
Okay.
am
Hi,
so
Jane.
glad
I
that I'm here. I'm very, very happy. I joined the last session, and since then I followed M M
MMR.
MMR. Is it MMR? This my leader. My leader, you know yourself now.
the president. I know you're talking
My
about me.
leader. I love your energy. It's
The troublesome
so
one on
like
IG.
Hello,
yes.
hello. You people
Yes, I
bring it
am.
together, please. You people tone it down.
Yes, I am. I'm the one always chatting you, bugging you, doing all the K. So I love it. I love it here. I'm glad to be here. Um, one thing about Joshua for me, the first time I didn't see it at the cinemas, and then when the review came, so I'm also a fan of Tomike, but there's some people that you like their work, and it doesn't pass that, and there's some people that you are crazy about them. So I just like Tomike's work. I'm not sure about the acting, but it's okay. So when there was a time that Debola, the red cap Debola,
Mm.
said that Ajosepo, he gave a review on Ajosepo and that he was flying and then he saw it on the plane. So I looked forward to my next international flight. I
Mm.
was looking for it. I did not see it. So when he came on Ebony Plus, because of that, I subscribed.
Me too.
Same.
But I have to tell you, usually when I watch all these movies, I watch when I'm working. But
Mm.
this Ajosepo, I don't like. I don't know how my leader loves it. I
Mm.
don't like it.
Your leader, God bless you. You can see
No,
that
I
your
feel
leader
I
is
just felt good watching
she's
it.
she's not
Oh,
okay.
you people did not watch Alakadabra Dabuji in the cinema, so
Not
don't
at
call
all.
me
God
and come and
forbid.
tell me.
No, no,
Did
no.
not
Oh
See,
watch
yeah, let
the
me
waiter.
finish
cinema
now.
You
too.
did
Let me
not watch
finish.
the waiter at
Let
the
her
cinema, so don't
finish.
call me and
So
come and tell me about what I should like.
decorum, decorum,
I
decorum.
think, I think, can I just say something? When it comes to movies, I think a good rule of thumb would be let NMR review the movie before you see it,
I
right?
swear.
Because I just follow a lead.
No, but
I don't
that
bother.
that's not always right again because, like I always say, um, we don't always experience films the same. There's some
Uh-huh,
films that
uh-huh.
I would genuinely just not like, but somebody
No,
else
no,
would
no.
like
Give
No,
it.
yourself
over
some
time,
credit. I
no,
feel like this
over
is the first
time,
time you and I are disagreeing for
over
sec.
time, I've come to trust your opinion and your judgment, right?
Honestly,
So when I see your
this is
review,
the first time you
and I'm
and
like,
I are disagreeing since I started following you. Ajoshopo is the only one I can say, you and I didn't agree.
Okay.
I, I
Oh yeah,
used to
now.
understand,
So
like, I
let
Let
me.
understand where
let
you're
us
coming
allow
from.
Jane finish. Oh. But T, thanks for the compliment. Love it
So
for me.
I don't. I didn't enjoy Ajosepo. It was long for me. It got to some part they were dragging it. It was boring at the end. Lizzie J. I would never watch any movie
We're still
Lizzie
talking
J.
about what we liked, though. So are
Oh,
you saying you didn't
sorry,
like
sorry,
anything?
sorry, sorry. I don't know. I didn't really enjoy anything. The Timini was just the regular Timini. Timini can be like that when he wants to be. For me, yes, he is a
I,
fantastic. fantastic
Me, I
actor.
like him. I don't know.
Yeah,
I don't understand the slander, and
he's
he has
Simini is a flat
grown as
actor,
an
NMR. He's
actor.
just a flat actor. Forget it. Jane, continue.
Did
Next
you
time.
did you see him in Breaded Life? I think that was actually where
No,
I sealed it
no.
that I'm a
Breaded
fan.
life is the same to meaning in breaded life as the same to meaning in miles away from home.
Never bought.
Then continue.
Really,
Now lie
no,
somebody
no.
men are they talk
My
to.
leader is not the same Timini in Miles Away from Home and Timini in Breaded Life. No, no, I don't agree with that.
Your
Hmm.
leader is
It-
harsh. Take it from
Fancy
me.
Kononi.
Your
Is she
leader
the
is
same
it's
harsh.
not.
romantic? Is she the same
Koshe
romantic
Kokono. It
Mini?
was. I think in Breaded Life, it was different. This Miles Away
Yeah.
from Home. What did they do? Okay, let me not David. Let me not go
Finish
because
Ajosepo
we'll
first.
still.
Straight up.
So, so this I just for me it was just at the beginning that I liked it. I liked the whole wedding thing. Some people do it like that. They want all the family to come together. The whole drama, but
Mm.
towards the end, the dragging it dragged. They were there. Lizzie J. What did she come and do? They called pastor. They oh. Oh,
No, I
boring.
mean
Oh, boring at
I
the
agree
end.
with you.
When I finished, I didn't smoke or waste a woman, and I and I didn't go back to. I've not gone back to Ebony Plus since then.
Oh, Jesus.
Maybe I'm not feeling this way because I use somebody's login. Oh, yeah, you put to continue.
But yeah,
See me
maybe
that
if
they
you have
said they were
used your
going to come
login
and
and
drag.
paid,
Eh?
it was it was plenty money, oh, plenty money
okay.
to
I
enter.
didn't regret the 1,500 I paid. Right.
Mm,
It wasn't good, but it was but like
mm,
I can't regret 1,005. I was like, nah, it's
mm.
okay. And I
No.
haven't gone back then
I
since.
think personally for me, I paid it and I thought, oh, let's see what is there. First, I have feedback about the app itself, but that's another matter for another day. But I needed to see if there was going to be something to keep me there. And after watching Ajosepo, there's just something I want to watch that as well.
You should watch
But
Yawomi too.
I've seen Yaomi funny enough.
Mhm.
And to be honest, someone had told me about it a while ago that he did not like it. But I saw it and it wasn't bad at all.
It
Right.
wasn't bad for me too.
It wasn't bad because for a short film,
Yeah.
there's so much they can do.
Mm.
But let's not digress. So, okay, we've talked about what we liked, or some of you could not think of something you liked. And again, I was scared.
We are at
These
least
people were
we all
coming out
like
to drag
something,
me.
even if
At
it
least
was
we
little.
can you imagine we all liked one thing, one thing. So do you want me to go first with what I did not like?
Please go
So
first. Me, I
you
really want
can
to hear you.
counter those things. So I'll go first. Then you can respond. We can start with MMR, then D, then J, then T, then Jane, since Jane spoke last. All right. So I think the biggest issue for me was the main conflict. Like, I mean, Dakpo's father getting stuck to Auntie Yetunde, right? It just seemed like it seemed flimsy for it to be the only thing that a film was built on. And they just dragged it and dragged it and dragged it. You see, it was the dragging that was pinning me because I'm like, okay, they're stuck. Okay, can we move on? Like, it just felt like it felt too pedestrian. Maybe that's the word. Like, I'm like, okay, is that it? Okay, round it up. So they were unable to carry the story in such a way that I was interested all through. I think 20 or 30 minutes in, I was already tired. And I think that was the very first issue for me, right? I know they even brought Lizzie J. I don't like seeing her in films, by the way. I don't think she knows how to act. Lizzie J, Brother Shaggy, the both of them, when they're in a film, it's a red flag for me because I
Very
just
red
feel
flag.
like it is important for them to come and do that ridiculous thing they do in every film, right? So
Very red
that was
flag.
also an issue for me. So the first thing, I thought it was exhausting to watch, right? Another issue I had with it was
Sorry,
that
was Brother Shaggy there?
no, no,
No,
no, he
no, no. She
wasn't.
was just saying
I
generally.
just find every opportunity to mention that he should not be acting. I'm sorry. So the next thing for me was that I didn't think there was any sense of urgency. Like, even though they wanted us to feel like this is a disaster, but the way all of them were behaving, it didn't give that this is actually a disaster, right?
Thank you.
it just felt like, okay, people are just dilly dallying, right? And they were doing things to corroborate that disaster idea, but it just was not given, right? I
Mhm.
didn't know why they were doing some things. For instance, when the herbalist came to the house, why did he have to go through the main door? It's the only one door they have in that house.
Why did they even
Like,
have to bring
they said
Babalatin?
he could not go through the back door, but they wanted us to watch that drama of the Babalawo speaking English. Don't get me wrong, the
Mhm.
guy Itele, he did what he had to do. It was funny, but was it necessary? No.
Nope.
Was it the only way the film could have gone? Was it a rational point? No. Right? It was just there for the sake of being there. Right? There's one thing else we're forgetting to mention: Dako's parents and their issues. Do you know that it was actually never addressed? We saw bits and pieces from their children's perspective,
Mhm.
but it
Mhm.
was just this big elephant in the room that was never ever addressed. Like, what actually happened to them? Like, what? Yeah, the guy is a philanderer, but the woman said she was not an okay person, right?
Orí
She was
wọn ò gbé
even
rárá.
mean to her children. So, what exactly was all that about? That's supposed to be the point of story films like this. Like, you take
Mhm.
us through a journey, even if they will never come back together. Their relationship should have at least evolved. They should have resolved some things in that place. It would have made it more wholesome, right? Almost like this was an opportunity for them to try to bring their family together. Fine, the brothers addressed their issue, but the parents, the relationship between the boy and his mommy, the relationship, like, so they didn't actually do the actual job of storytelling, if we are being honest, right? I know that they try to explain the whole reason why they were in their in-laws' place, right? The in-law knew and he tricked them. Please, it was ridiculous. What do you mean? An entire Yoruba family is staying in the house of their in-laws for their daughter's wedding. For what reason? Because the fact, please, it didn't work for me, right? So everything was just seeming pointless. And let's not forget, there were so many things that they just casually mentioned that they never addressed. For instance, Auntie Yetunde said her husband has never touched her since they were married. Well, it would have been nice to know how long were they married for. What's the issue? Is the man impotent? If that is going to be the main foundation of the conflict in this film, then you would agree with me that it is ridiculous that they did not even address it. What exactly was the problem Auntie Yetunde was having with her husband? Because it felt like she did it out of necessity, not just because she wanted to cheat. She said they had been married, he has never touched her. Then they showed them at the wedding, and it seemed like they were laughing, and that was going to be it. Please, oh, it didn't make
Okay.
sense to me.
All
Then
right.
the one that now upsets me the most at the end, I was already enjoying the Owambe party when they were
They now
singing.
brought one idiot,
They
abi.
now brought, oh God. See, I was going to take the Owambe party as my 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 bonus. That
You
okay,
understand?
if the story did not work, shebi, let me enjoy Owambe party. They now brought one person that just everything just
Me,
nosedived.
I just want to think that Timini used that to punish his brother because of their before they
So
settled their issue.
with this point of mine, I hope I have been able to convince you. And let's not forget that most of the acting was nonsense. Tomike does not know how to act. Like, her expressions were just off. And
Ah,
even
our family members go and be
the
oh,
only
better be
time
careful.
the only time where she tried to like actually show some emotion, which was the scene where she flared up and started shouting at her husband to be, it was out of place, because I'm like, why is this one shouting? It just came from nowhere, right? Mike Folarin, he looked bored all through.
That guy is
They
always
didn't
looking
have
like that.
any chemistry. Even the scene where he was proposing, she was just looking like someone that had something sour in her mouth. I'm
Another
like,
thank you.
is this how to express joy? Like, this is how you show that you are so in love and you are so over the moon that the man that
So we
you
cannot love,
love.
you cannot love two people at the same time.
Oh, Jesus.
She
See,
already loves
so
Bobo.
the acting was not all that. I got what they were trying to do with Ronkel Shudioke's part, but she looked crazy because they never told us why she was acting like that. So she was just that crazy person that was acting crazy to everybody all through the film. So we really could not like appreciate her character. Yemi Solade was not bad. It was okay actually. And you know that girl, the bossy girl that
Eh?
they used to sell
Damn
this film.
Lolani.
They put her in all the promotional videos. Who would imagine that she will have only just that one
One
line?
scene.
One thing.
Ah,
I even thought
come
you were going
on.
to crash the wedding all along.
Like,
Two
Waste
scenes
see,
of
now, two is
character.
not one.
waste of. You see, they use that whole through the teasers, trailers, and I thought there's definitely going to be more. This needs to escalate.
No,
This
two
needs to
things.
go
One
up.
in the bedroom, one on the chair. Two
Oh,
things.
oh, it was bad.
I
So,
think our scenes were about the insults Chinese lobbed at her, not about her gogo.
oh jeez,
Yeah,
it
for me, see, I totally understand what you're saying, but I think the reason why me, I think when I was sawing these small clips on TikTok here and there, I just assumed I'm going to go and watch comedy, and they did give me the comedy I wanted. Yes. See, did they tell you that there was a story? I think I'm at this point with Nollywood where I don't trust anything they are dishing out.
wait. Before you go on, Jane, I hope you see what your leader is trying to do. I will let her continue
Don't
to
mind
talk,
that. We
but
don't
I
Wait,
hope you
bombard
see
her.
what
She's
your leader
changing
is
her
trying
mind.
to
you
do.
people should wait now. You people
Okay,
should wait.
okay,
Let me
Manager,
okay.
talk,
you know I'm
please.
behind you.
Please. Stop changing my mind. I enjoyed watching Ajosepo.
Mm.
I
Okay, but
enjoyed
all
it.
my points
I'm
were
not.
valid, right?
I'm not lying. See,
Okay.
I always tell you something. You know, when you review the ad, I told
Mm,
you. I said I didn't review it on my page.
mm,
Did I see all the flops? I saw it. There are some
mm.
times that, like the Yorubas will say, in your mind, yogunjan.
Yeah,
You see. Maybe I was in a good mood also. Maybe the day I was watching it. Let's give
maybe.
it to her.
You must have
But
been.
let me say something about Ajashepo that I liked. I like the fact that though not all the casting worked for me, but the few that worked for me worked well. Do you understand?
Mm,
Mercy Johnson, Mercy Aigbe has really grown. I don't know if
mm.
anybody has been watching her since when she
She
started.
has. I mentioned it after even
But
watching her in that last film.
Mercy has grown. Number one, you hear. Secondly, I felt good seeing Ronke Oshodioke in the movie.
Mm,
If you know Ronke, you know that Ronke fits into all these roles very well. But
mm,
a few people always remember her when it comes to things like this. Yemi Sholade, that is daddy's way of life. Even on TikTok, that's daddy's way of life. Daddy's a philandra. So he brought his A game. And it wasn't even the A game, it was daddy's game. So daddy brought his game into the movie. Timini, I feel good seeing me. I don't dislike Timini when I see him in movies, but I don't usually expect much from him because for me, I feel like Timini is just a flat actor. It's okay for you guys to like him, but for me, I feel like he's just a flat actor. You guys are talking about Tomike and proposal. Tomike cannot love two people at the same time. Tomike in love Bobo. She cannot do more than she's doing right now. So right from time, I like people. But me, I don't blindly love people. That's
mm,
me. Tomike should sit acting down. If you have the money, produce a movie, but sit acting down.
mm,
If Tomike is not in a place where she will be laughing 100%, then she's not going to fit into that. Did you
mm.
guys see when she went to the judge on Delicious and Disaster? She
It
was
was
just laughing.
disastrous.
Do you understand? She was just laughing. Somebody will say something, Tomike will laugh and be putting her head on the table. That's
Mm.
a person. So such a person, I feel like sits acting down. Now let's talk about Mike Folarin, that is even an actor. That guy, I have tried to give him a benefit of doubt in every movie I've seen him in. And the guy will just come back to come and disappoint me.
I
Wait,
don't
oh.
agree with
I
that
don't
one.
agree. Oh.
Ekpele,
No.
Ekpele.
Ah.
The one he acted that
People,
that he was doing gang leader. What did he do there?
But he was
Yeah, which one
good
is
in
it, the guy leader?
Bashorunga. I liked him in Bashorunga.
The language
Fashion.
in Bashorunga was the problem. He could not speak it. So the people that put him in that role, they are the
As
ones to
okay,
blame.
oh, if we're
But
thinking
he
you,
played that role
if
as the
he
timid
played the role when he's not
child or
opening his
something.
mouth, the moment he opens his mouth, he's flat.
Oh my god.
Ah, let's be saying the truth.
No,
If
no, no,
that
no.
guy, if
Mike
he's standing
Olarin,
like this, if
Mike
he's standing,
Olarin is a good actor.
oh, okay.
And he
Me,
has the potential to be so much more.
he has the potential, but he needs to
I
grow.
agree.
He needs to grow. In all of his movies that me have seen, don't let him open mouth in some character. You
Oh.
just be like, boy, Basharuga, if he's not talking, if he's looking, and his brothers are doing something, and his father is challenging him, but the
Eh,
moment he
but
wants to open his mouth like this, no baton,
but being an actor too, if you can pass the message with the expressions, is it makes you a good actor
people will
too.
side
Yeah,
him now.
it
He will
does.
side him. The same
No,
way
no, no,
people,
no.
No,
the
no, no,
same,
no. But you know,
okay.
I don't side people blindly, right?
No, I'm telling you people that see, I don't know, maybe he was sick when they were shooting at Joshua, but
There
you
was
see,
something that was really off.
he
Like,
no, they think they wanted to portray him as that naive, fearful boy that his mother Tikolayaje.
there was that too.
And that was supposed to be the way he was supposed to appear, right?
Mm.
And I understand the fact that, honestly speaking, they had a story they could have built on, and they did not build on it. For me, I just felt good watching the movie. I was laughing as that, maybe because I'm seeing Yemi Sholade in his TikTok character. Yeah, Ronke Oshodi, okay, in our usual character, Timini in a different light entirely. Mesa Igbe for me, the person I did not even like that you people are not even mentioning is Muyiwa Demola.
I don't even know what that
Don't
character was about, to be honest.
I
don't
was going to
even
talk
know.
about that.
I
I,
feel like
I, I, I
Muyiwa Demola is, if he's not acting a particular role, he's not good. Honestly, if he's not doing a particular role, he's not good.
eh,
Deyemi, I like that the fact that Deyemi acted an older person a bit. Do you understand?
But it was so now. Sorry, I'm so sorry to
No, 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 no,
cut you.
please, please.
But DME is supposed to be the junior brother
to Messi
Of
Aigbe.
uh,
to Messi Aigbe, right?
yeah,
Mm.
Okay, so he could have been older, that could have been older than the father of the bride.
no, younger.
So what was that makeup?
No, I wanted to talk about that too. You were just too fast.
I'm sorry.
Eh, okay. Oh.
We see that in Nollywood, we cannot portray people as, because my father
So
now
my
is
leader.
going.
So I really don't understand what you
My
enjoyed
father
in
is
this
80,
movie.
and my dad does not still
Your
have
leader
white
has
hair.
gone rogue.
No, my father is 80. No, see, that I like a movie does not mean it doesn't have his issues. I like the head,
That's
but the
true.
head had so many issues.
What
Yes,
did
that's
Balaji
true as well.
Ogunmola do in this movie?
I did
Please, I
not
want
Hmm.
to
even know. There
understand. There
was
was no
No,
chemistry between
that
Bolaji
girl,
and Tomike
they did
at
that dirty.
all.
They did that dirty in that movie. They should
they
have
didn't
even
even look
used
like
Bolaji to
friends.
do Lizzie J's role and take Lizzie J out of that movie, pata,
Mm.
because Lizzie J had no business whatsoever in this movie. And you did not even talk about Oga Latin. What was Oga
We
Latin's role
can't
in that
talk
movie?
about all of them. That's why other people will talk too.
And
And
at the
you
end
two,
of
you
the
are
day,
mentioning it too.
me, I just felt like, okay, one
Ogalaje
or
was
two
apart.
messages. They could have built on the story more, but me, I just enjoyed watching. Like I said, I didn't pay for the subscription. So in
Mm.
the some subscription, it will be paying you. Like now, I don't know why I pay for cover.
Mm.
It's
Okay,
paying
let me
me.
enter you now. The way you just enjoyed that movie and it was just feel good and you couldn't really tell what was happening and everything. That's the same way we that enjoyed Love in Every Word Part 1. That's the same way we felt.
That
That's the
nonsense
same way it was
movie.
just, let us just enjoy. We were just
Eh,
feeling good. And the same way, this reason I cannot explain. This thing
That's
that
the
you're
reason
just
why.
saying.
everybody
That's
The
the
just
reason why
exact
they
listening is
gave
way
you
just
put
I
agreeing
part
that.
felt.
two.
Thank
That's the
you.
reason why they gave you put the senseless part two, because you put showed that you enjoyed it too much. I won't be surprised now if Tommy can come back now and say she wants to give us a just shape for part two now, because we are telling her that we enjoyed it, Abby. It was just like a feel good for me.
Was
Like,
Ajoshe Potomike's film?
I think you
No, it
were just
wasn't Tommy. No, it was, what's the name of this? Nia Kimolayan. She's not
but I
Tommy.
mean you don't know me yet.
Yes, it's Nia
Abájọ,
Kimolayan. It's not
Abájọ,
Tommy.
no wonder, no wonder. But I ní ò lọ́pọlọ púpọ̀ tó fi ń ṣeré tó yẹn. So I can't. I see. Okay, NMR. I apologize for liking the movie because Bonani has blocked me times without number. He has even blocked me. I apologize for attacking you. I didn't know it was Bonani's movie. I didn't know.
See. I had to mute my mic to laugh because my laugh sounds ugly sometimes when I'm gloating. You
I
know the funny thing is
muted it
that
and I unmuted it.
see
Ah,
the truth of the matter is that I didn't even check the person that owns the film or anything.
me,
But
I
I
did
saw his
check
niche.
too.
I don't think it's niche. I think it's Kayode Kasum.
Exact.
It's
I was
kind
just
of the
about to
costume.
say
It's
it's
not
not
new.
new.
Okay,
Sir.
It's
so yes,
Kayode
it's Kyle.
Kasum.
Oh,
But
sorry,
this
I
one
Because
is a
apologize. That was
different
me.
if
category.
it's
Oh.
It's
no,
Kayode Kasum.
if it's Bani, I won't have even liked it because Bani blocked me
I
because I told him
apologize.
the
That was
truth
it's Kayode
You see,
a
Kasum.
long
Owambe
so
time
Wakuramo.
ago.
Sorry.
Bani blocked me. But I honestly speaking, me, I like family movies and the comedy wasn't bad,
I
except
thought
that
that was
for
why I would even like it. And that is Tommy K. I thought, I know she can't act, but I was thinking that because
no
it's family's
Tomike.
wedding, it's
okay, oh,
Tomike didn't almost make me watch the movie.
let's
Honestly.
move. Let's since MMR does not really. Yeah, have you finished with the issues that you noticed with the film
Issue
MMR?
is that there was no story they were working with. But me,
Ha.
I think I like the fact that there was no even story. I
Okay.
just felt good watching it.
Yeah, it was just a good. It was just a feel good film for you. You didn't.
It just a,
Okay.
and Jane, in all fairness, what did I say on my page? I said it was just a feel good movie. That
Hmm.
is it.
Sure, you noticed that I didn't comment. Usually I will comment on your story. I am like, no.
You should have come to my DM to come and tell me. I would have
I
just
was
told you what
I
I'm
was waiting
telling you
for this
now.
platform.
but
It
but
was a
but
feel good movie
uh, but
that
before we
didn't
continue,
that I didn't care about the story.
I think D will go next, then T, then Jane, right?
See,
But
she
before
is
we
not
do that,
here again. Check if she's waiting for you to let her
oh,
in.
God will bless you for always telling me to check this thing. No, T is not here again. Actually, maybe she got kicked out. She'll probably join later, or maybe she's unable to rejoin. But it's fine. Whenever she joins, I'll just add her back. So D will go, then Jane, right? But I'll just let MMR round up. But before then, I want to mention that MMR owes me a post on her story apologizing to me. That's what
Did
you
I
get
attack?
for.
Did I attack you publicly?
No, it doesn't matter. For if you
Did
will
I
say
attack you
you will
publicly?
say you are sorry because you threatened to drag me
And
because
I'm still saying it too. And I'm not going back on my word that I watched a feel good movie. What you said was that you didn't like anything about the movie. That was what you said. Now you are saying it that now that it's a feel good movie. You said
no
it
no no
yourself.
I
Oh.
said feel good movie for you. Yeah,
No,
there
you
was
say
nothing for me to feel
ah.
good about it
yeah,
though
she
because
said feel good movie for you.
for you.
Actually.
People are against me. My
Oh,
God will
we are
fight
not
for
against
me. Go
you.
ahead.
In fact, I was really interested in this life because I wanted to hear when you said you liked it. I
Ah
said,
ah
maybe
me
No.
in
me
fact, I wanted to
too.
rewatch it yesterday, but
Ah.
Mm.
it didn't bring
People,
me to rewatch.
you're not on TikTok. You don't always see how they always drag Daddy Yemishola there. So seeing him in his character, it felt good. Seeing Timini in the not lover boy character for me, it felt good. I felt good seeing Ronke Oshodioke. Then the family setting. I feel like I'm still waiting for that person that will give us, maybe you should recommend for me a movie that will really give me that wedding vibe of the real wedding vibe of the Yorubas, like the
This thing gave
cultural.
us now. What's the name of this movie
Which
that they
movie?
did rubbish part two? Is it? I think it's Ebony Life too now. That Shola Shobawale was in. I think that was our
Is
debut
that one?
part.
Wedding party.
No, wedding party. No,
Wedding
wedding
party,
party.
yes.
No. Wedding party is not that kind of movie. You don't understand. When the issues are in the house on that day of the wedding, you don't understand. The wedding party issue were at the venue now. I say issues at the house. If you're a Yoruba person, you will know that there are more issues at the house than at the venue of the ceremony. When was the last time we actually saw issues at the house? Give us a movie that will give us issues at the house on the ceremony. Take us down memory lane. A lot of us have left home a long time ago. We haven't even attended a proper party, like the Yoruba setting party. And now you now watch me, and I now watch a movie where it was done indoor. Like, people now say I should not feel good about it. Please, so I'm not taking my review back for Ajosepo. I'm still saying with my full chest, it was a feel good movie for me, and I felt good about it.
My leader, it's
Take us,
okay to
thanks.
feel good. It's okay.
Okay, D, go ahead, please.
Yeah, you said most of it. Another thing I wanted to call us, I will not be reiterating so that we can get to other movies. But another thing, when they were on the bed and
Mm.
everything, there were these what's it called now? Hey God, and I remember the English name. Hey Jesus, Ere, whatever it's called, that left my head. Sorry.
Mm. Like
Those
a
images
statue.
that were there. Please, what were those statues? Thank you very much. What were they for? Like, what was the connotation of these statues in
Oh,
those? Or is it just they were just there, or they appeared and reappeared? And if they said they had sex like all the other parts of the house, when they were doing all the other ones, could
how did
they?
they move?
Did they come outside? Is it
See,
now
God
that
will bless you. That's a very valid question because they could not, logically, they could not have
if
moved from anywhere. See, the moment he entered, that
thank
was it.
that's
Any
the
attempt
question I
to
wanted
come
to
out
ask
would
as
have been
well.
impossible.
So when
So,
they were having the sex in the
mm,
process,
mm,
how were they moved? Is it that they
they
just because I
should
don't
not
understand
have been
how
able
It
to
was
move.
pushing her around.
it was
No, he would have known there was a problem
exactly. So how
because
did the
they did it
problem
on the
become
table, did it on the floor, did it
on
under
this
the AC. It
AC?
should
Then they
not
not on the
have been
bed. How did they
possible.
climb the bed
God,
with?
oh, oh, oh. See, the people, oh,
So I don't,
Jesus.
I didn't understand that part. Then the
See,
continuity as well. When those nurses came in, it was dark outside when they were talking to the gate man.
when they
But
went
when
back
they
inside the room,
entered, it
mm,
was bright. It was
bright.
as in the windows were showing that it was actually like it's daytime.
My
And the
God will
timing as
bless
well
you.
that you mentioned, that like that's also where it ties to the timing. Because if it was already night, as I went, this guy called his brother, and they were even leaving Lagos to Ibadan to come. What
Mm,
time did they come?
ah,
What time do we have between this night, the wedding eve, and the there was fight though. There was already my friend wanted to stay and not stay. Next
mm,
thing, then this happened, and this happened for a while. So what was
mm.
the timeline? When was the wedding? When did we sleep? Where is the mother? Like, where was all this happening? Where is the mother that was with her son? She didn't see her son all through, her favorite son, and
Um,
there was no nothing. She was
this
fighting
like
that
you
like
read my notes. It's like you
so
read
it
my
was
notes.
just a lot of things that like that did not work, and
Too many
I even
unanswered
really wanted to
questions.
enjoy the movie. So I
Mm,
wasn't even looking out for issues. I really wanted to enjoy it, but everything was it just didn't add up to it doesn't add up for me really.
mm,
And for like NMR said, for it to have not been like the bone of contention. Right, for this guy, yes, he's naive and all at the initial, oh, he's magoon, he's not magoon. Okay, you want to try medical, you want to pull them apart and everything. After some time, given that you have time, you understand that you want to get married to the love of your life tomorrow. Like at this point, it was supposed to be see, just do whatever it is that needs to be done, but they need to
still
drag it and
arguing.
drag it and drag it
Ah,
until
oh,
it
Jesus.
became the last resort, so to speak. And
God
that was
bless
when
you
the
for me.
father remembered that, oh yeah, I need your father-in-law to discuss something. What did you want to discuss? Because at the end of the day, you just said that nothing came out of it. Nothing came out of it. The uncle
Ah.
that was angry, uncle was still able to attend the wedding
Mm.
after everything that happened. You
After
were still
catching his wife like
smiling.
that,
You were still smiling. Like your
mm.
wife did not do agbere outside though. She did it to your nephew. Like and me seeing you. Let's like even
it,
let's forget
it
that
should scatter the family. That alone should scatter the family.
the kind of shaming shame. Forget impotence, or because at least Timini insinuated that. So I want to assume that that's where they wanted us to know that it's because the guy was impotent, even though they did not tell us. But
Mm.
even when he mentioned the forget, so you just your favorite nephew, I believe, just discovered that you were impotent in front of a million and one other people there. And then you see went to the party, you were spraying money, you're laughing.
Mm.
Please
Making
now,
eyes.
let us be. We are you set it in a Yoruba setting, so we are still also going to bring it back to that to say, uh,
Exactly. It doesn't work that way.
no, he's not going to work. He's not going to. Let me even forget the weak line of the in-laws coming. Let's
Mm.
assume that this. wife's family, they were so elevate, they could command that kind of, yeah, you came to their house. See where the mother, the groom's mother who was insulting, what did they build, self? What did they really? Really? You said all that?
And nobody said
At the wedding
anything
scene where everything just went.
in a Yoruba
Ah,
family.
let us be
It,
calming down in some
but
of these things.
got a
Let us be
very
calming down.
valid point. Very,
So
very
thank you.
valid
That's
point.
what I want to say.
Hi, Jane.
Hi.
Round this up for
So that
us.
it won't be like we're all saying we didn't like it. Okay, shall we already talked about
We
what we
already
liked.
talked about what we liked now, even if it was
But
just one point.
yes. But as we all just said, I really think that it just didn't. I expected more for me.
Mm.
I looked forward to the movie. I expected it. They dragged it. Tomike, there was a part that Tomike was crying, and I'm like, sure, Ekun lomo yin sun abo shere, o mu mi shere. It just didn't. I'm like, no, now, like, there are some times that when you see
Ah,
some
that's
people
how she
when they
cries. Oh, even when her mother died, that's her crying mouth. She has a bad, she has a funny crying face.
no, no,
See,
no, 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 no,
No, I
no.
think
because
what
That's
even
she's
when her
saying is
mom
that
no.
she was
died, and
laughing.
when
She
was it?
was laughing. She
No, she
wasn't.
was laughing.
She
No,
was
even
actually laughing.
no. She
She was
was
laughing.
when her mother cried. She was doing coping mechanism. Now she was trying to smile and laugh. So it could have. But this one, it was a professional thing. You were supposed to actually be sad and be worried and be shaking. It. Oh, one shenu be kini. Emi, you
She
understand?
doesn't
Oh,
know how
yeah,
to
me.
act now. She
It
doesn't
did
know how
not
to act. She actually
be.
doesn't know how to act.
I thought we
The
No,
already
that's the
agreed.
truth. She
I
doesn't know
thought
how
we
to
already agreed
really.
that
And if
Tumika is
you
not
see
an
her in
actor.
faces, she acted in Jennifer's Diary, even when she was still like a lot younger. I think that was like season 2 or something. She
Uh,
acted as a druggie or like
She
she
was
doesn't
a
know how to
junkie
act.
in that
Even
one, but she
from
didn't do
there,
so much in that one now.
no,
even
that
from
one
there,
self, she
you will
didn't
know
know how
that she
to
cannot
act.
act. That's what I'm saying. Like I'm not saying she did so much, but even from that little whatever thing, you know
She's
she
not an
doesn't know how
actor.
to act.
Anywhere you see her, even
So she
when they are doing
doesn't.
skits, she
She
cannot do
doesn't know how
skits
to act
for.
really.
So
She doesn't
again,
know how to act.
they claimed that Bolaji and Tomike were besties and they
Ah,
went
I
to
did not
uni
see
and
it though.
something.
Ah,
That there
No
was no chemistry,
connection. No
no at
connection.
all whatsoever. There was nothing, nothing, nothing. It
they
But
did not
was.
even carry their friend along. They
there
didn't
was
even give us
never really
script.
any. But there was never really anything about them, right? I think the focus was not really on them.
But it shouldn't be because you're at your best friend's wedding. There's just this easy camaraderie. Pardon my
Emma,
grammar.
my leader,
Mm.
really, like you said, from back home, if your person is doing
Ah,
party,
ah,
your friend,
my
yeah,
friend.
no, let's not even say
But
yeah,
wait,
your
wait,
friend from
well,
way back, you will be up and
me,
everywhere. Oh.
I didn't have friends. You are no me with that. No, I didn't have anybody to dance behind me when I was wedding. It was just me. So me, I don't have best friends.
Emma, no, now don't do
Please.
this.
No, I will
No,
tell you the
I'm
truth
only
now.
saying this based on where you're coming from. You were looking for the Niger vibes,
Yeah.
I was
Yoruba
looking for it.
setting
It
thing.
was not
It
realistic.
wasn't.
No matter what you people say, Sha. No matter what you people say, Sha. I shall laugh by all this
No, no, no.
movie.
I'm not
And it's
And
expecting
very,
you to
very
say
no,
okay. It's
my
no,
very,
friend.
all your issues are valid. The same
it's
way
very
now, see,
okay.
That's
if
what I
we
wanted to hear.
I
no,
didn't like.
no,
I also would not watch a movie that Latin is there. That one thing that Latin did, what was it doing
no,
there?
that
What
Latin
for?
and Lizzie J.
And Lizzie J, no,
They
they
just
didn't
scattered
have
everything
any
for me.
business being in
But
that movie. But
by then, excuse me, everybody, I'm so sorry. But what were you people still watching us at then? By then, the movie to me was already done. Like Motivoton, I was done. I was done. Like, you understand?
remember
It was
that we used our money to pay for it too. So we
even,
finished it.
so me too, I pay for cover. And you people are now saying some movies on
But
cover and
I
like,
paid for cover too. I watch movie on cover.
Me too, I watch movie on
mm,
cover. The way I just watched the drama series House
hey,
Job, a very
I,
terrible drama series.
I watched movie on cover. But I
Mm.
think, let's say at the end of the day, you people should say what you want to say. But I
You
felt good
enjoyed it. Yeah,
watching it.
it's okay.
I just
That's all
enjoyed
that
it.
matters.
Nobody
Valid.
can teach me morals at this my age now. So I know, but
No,
so
but I
if they
don't even
like,
think they actually thought anything in that film, to be
they
honest.
didn't teach anything. At the end of the day, that's why I say you people should not be pained.
to be
People
honest.
have all the experience that you need for life already. So
But
forget this
you
game.
know that sometimes when we watch all these movies, it's not some we don't how do I put it? It might not be for moral exactly. It might just be
Yes.
Yeah,
entertaining part, which
Yes.
was
yeah,
what you
entertaining.
got.
That it was entertaining for me.
Yeah,
That
it was
let me
entertaining
put
for
it that.
me.
Well, I
Yeah.
felt good. I
And
don't
that's
know. I
good.
just felt good watching it. I just felt good. It was like the same thing with the head also. The
Mm.
head was it was entertaining.
Well, I wouldn't say it was
Yeah.
entertaining, but it was very compelling. Like it was a very
You
powerful
were able to
film.
see through it.
When I
Even
watched
when you
the
were
Earth,
seeing
I didn't
the
press my
issues.
phone.
You
Yeah,
did.
I
even
didn't
when you
press
were
my
seeing the
phone.
issues, even when you were seeing the issues, you
No, the
were still
issues,
watching it.
it's important to address the issues because we are still going to analyze it as a film, regardless of the weight of the topic that it
Sorry,
is
NML,
addressing.
sorry. Can we just say we are done with Ajosepo, right?
Yes, yes. I think
Yes.
Or does anybody?
rounding up at Joseph Moore, I'm glad
Okay.
to tell anybody that watches this like at a later time that I came here expecting to be dragged, but MMR
But you
agrees with
brought your
me.
people now. You brought your people. You did not accept. You did not accept my people in. You
Oh
brought
my
only your people.
Hey, my leader, I'm for you
It's okay.
anytime, any day. Oh. You know
But
that.
for me, look where motor me the you put.
let's
See, you people were
No,
not able to. You
MMR,
no,
people were not able to make me feel bad that I watched the
let's be
movie. I
my
still
thankful
felt
leader.
that
No,
good.
Z
no,
did
no,
not
no,
join us
no, no.
today.
MMR, I'm for you anytime, any
Let
day.
us
You
be
know that
thankful that
it
Z.
was after
I
the previous session that I followed you, and I've
Mm,
uh,
stuck to you since then, and I
yes.
agree with you.
no.
No, but this song,
No, I said you people cannot convince me not to feel
No,
good.
no, no. We're not even
You
trying
don't
to
understand.
convince you.
I'm compensating myself for going to the cinema to watch ELJ, Bad and Bougie, and the waiter. So you people should leave me alone. I felt good watching this.
Okay, okay. Rounding
okay.
up on
Moving on. No,
Ajosepo.
what are you rounding up again? Let's move on to the next.
Let's be thankful that Z did not join us today because after he saw that film, he sent me like how many like a voice note. He was so upset. So let's just be happy that he did not come, and I hope that I did justice to the film on his behalf. Now let's talk about.
You not do any justice. You still like Timini in it. You're supposed to
Okay.
hate everybody in that movie. It's
No, no,
not
no,
this
no.
thing.
And I feel like one of these days we really need to talk about the actors and actresses in Nollywood because today's conversation has just given me like it was just like an eye opener that there are people that I actually think are really talented that so many people do not feel the same, and it's a shocker. But
E.g. My Folarin.
Michael Larry,
We'll come back later.
but that's a matter for another day. Let's move on to the herd. We're going to start with who spoke last? Jane. So Jane is going
Mm.
to go first. We're going to talk about the herd, what you liked about it first. So Jane will speak, then D will speak, then MMR, then I'll go. All right, Jane. What did you like
Okay.
about the herd?
Not to drag it, like my leader said, it was just entertaining for me. I cannot pick on one thing I liked exactly. I don't know. Maybe because I like Kule Remy, I like the lady. Maybe just the combo of the people there, but and it was also showing a reality of
Mm,
what was happening in Nigeria.
yeah.
Maybe apart from that, and for some time of for there is a trend in
Mm,
with our movie make producers, movie people that does movies. They try to tell us a story of the situation of things and around and about us. Some people they do it well. Some people they just see the way the trade was. The trade was fantastic. It was about
mm,
this kidnapping guy
mm,
and the trade gave me a lot of I don't know, like I can't really explain it. It was a fantastic production for me.
yeah.
It gave me a lot of, it was thought provoking.
Yeah.
Was it like this? But for this one, I don't know. Like it just okay, this is happening in Nigeria. This is it. Okay. It was just there. So I can't pinpoint that eléyìí gangan ni mo like.
Mm.
But I
But you liked
for
it.
for but yes, but I liked it. I liked it. So somebody mentioned about Mercy Aigbe earlier.
Mm,
I liked the visibility she's getting now. I think she's also a fantastic actress
mm,
that they're seeing now, and I feel like if they use her more, she would. So yeah, that's just
She's
nothing.
improving her craft. Mercy
all
Yes,
wasn't
she's
good
in
before.
exactly. That's the oral professor. She's improving. I think the more they are giving out this, she's yeah, we're seeing new part of our new things, and so that's just it for me. I can't say eleyi genge ni mean like it's
right.
just
Okay.
it's just
All
there.
right.
Yeah.
D. Have you seen the herd? What did
D,
you think about
is
it?
it D you said?
D.
Yes.
Yes, D.
Okay, so for me, the herd, I liked it. I like it. I liked it. I'm liking it. I'll still watch it again. So I like it.
Those of you that can watch films over and over again, I can't.
Please, I can't.
I,
Okay.
even me that I
So
liked
what
it,
do
I
I
can't watch it
like?
again.
I like a lot of things. I like the light scene, the
Mm,
night scene. Like it was
very
not.
cute.
There's a way night scenes are always like outside night scenes in Nigeria.
Mm,
It's just always funny. It
yeah.
looks funny, the look and everything. So I like that feel. I like how like I like the feel. I
Mm,
like that we're also able to see like some of panic thinking. So I've
mm.
been in a panic situation before, right? There was this fire tag, there was a fire was happening and everything. Now we're running away from the fire and entering into the fire. Like it's just funny. And I saw that I just screamed like when they escaped, they left the bush. I ran into the bush again. Like it's
Again.
just it was very and like for me it was living an experience. Like how some like at the end of the day when the thing is done and you are rethinking, you're just like how
Who was
foolish
I
was
thinking?
I? But at that moment you're just not thinking, you're not processing things through. And
Mm,
that's how you will see some people, they will even say maybe they are trying to run away from something that is happening, or maybe the danger is not even as much as what they were running from, and then they run into like a bigger danger just because
mm,
sometimes adrenaline. And I like the fact that they were able to portray that, because like I would have expected like, well, maybe they were running on the road or running on this thing,
mm,
and but this one they were able to actually really portray a kind of thing that will happen. Another thing was also that I also liked was even the passerbys. I was robbed before I left Nigeria.
mm,
And then when I was running I ran to the other side of the road because people were there. So it's supposed like, oh, they will come to my aid, right?
mm.
And when I ran there, they ran away from me and they were shouting, Ole, Ofeja Kiniko. And I was wondering, like, I don't understand. I was beating like this, machete pain all over my body. You are seeing me. Like, I don't understand. Like, are you people stupid? Even the police officer that were there were interrogating me with guns. So you people have gun. The gun you're supposed to be using to chase the people that pursued me, they were literally across the road that carried my things. You were with me with guns and they were across the road and you were interrogating me like, what am I trying to do? This is a tactic and all that. So when I saw that woman screaming, it just kind of gave me like, Nigeria is a very funny place. These people
Mm.
can even, they know that this thing happened in this area.
But
But rather
still.
than them to come and just help you guys escape, so to speak, because they know they can easily be targeted and something or whatever it is. So they also just kind of feign ignorance and all that, and they run away. Like which
Mm,
was so I just like the fact that maybe because I've been in whatever these scenarios that I explained, right?
mm,
So I just like the fact that they were able to bring to life some of the things that, except you've been there, it
mm,
doesn't make sense, right? It doesn't make
mm,
logical sense. I also
mm,
like the fact that they portrayed the old drop off point or something like it was kind of real, because at least the people that have been there say okay, they try to like so that they are not trailing you or something. They try to okay, come here. Then when you get there, they tell you to go somewhere else. And some people say after they drop the money, they will go back to the another place and see that the people, their loved one, they will tell you that's where to pick them up and they're already dead and stuff like that. So I love the fact that they were able to at least give us that understanding. And
mm,
like I saw some of your comments as well that also spoke about that Kogi Koi, Abi
mm.
Kogi Ekiti.
It,
And they did something like they showed like a when the lady was moving, they showed like on the
like a
map, so to
map.
speak. Yeah,
Yeah.
like it was short, right? I expected that maybe they would have, but because I also know Ekiti well, I visited Ekiti, like I schooled there for a bit, I visited for a while, so I know that proximity. But when you call
Mm,
that, of course, it's understandable that we don't know that, and it can also be, like easily be likened to that, trying to not just put them on their trail. So I like
mm,
that. Another thing I liked was when they started showing me functional police. I was like, Nigerian police, they don't get sense. And see the robbery I just told you about.
mm,
Literally, they had two guns on me, or two police people. Me, only me,
No, the
one. They
people,
carried my bag. They carried my.
the ones
You
that have
can see me
transactions.
bleeding in the morning. I'm going to go walk, you see me bleeding, you carry gun on my face as if I'm the issue. Right. So when they were portraying that they made sense, I was just like, this doesn't make sense. So when they made those slips and those mistakes, I liked it. For me, it just gave me like, okay, hey, you at least you are working realistically. Because when you start making it seem like they want to arrest them and question them, Nigerian police don't think like that. They see you, they suspect that you are Yahoo Yahoo boy. They want to shoot your leg. They want to shoot you straight. They don't even want. It's not them to ask you questions and get to your cabal or something. They want to kill you straight, and that's the end of it. So the fact that they allowed them make that mistake, you shoot them and say it's clear. For me, it gave a kind of reality like, okay, hey, we don't make sense. We are not white. They don't
Ah.
operate like that. So I know that Nigerian police do not have that sense. So thank you for at least showing me that these people do not have sense. So for me, it was suspense filled from the beginning. The way they just killed the husband.
Mm.
Hmm. Hey, that Nigeria I've seen inside that country. That's traffic. You want it to run away where they are robbing. Ha, that's more loyal in Lorry God. Ha. But my point is, Sha, the way they portrayed you, like you are literally seeing your life flash in front of you.
Of you.
And by the time things where the lady was blaming the guy and say if you say we should not run, my
Mm.
sister, you cannot you see, it was just a lot of for me it was very realistic. It
Very
was
relatable as
very
well.
if you are not there, or if you've never been there, like Nigeria's situation is there's no how like outside of Nigeria they tell you some things, even like now that you're outside or something, you believe like shaking it makes it cannot happen. But if you have not been there, hey
Mm.
God, if you have not been there, I thought somebody talk about escape. This situation, this arrest, I be this robbery that I just talked about.
Mm.
If you see my oh God, my point is Nigeria situation. If you have never been there, the
It is
same
still
way
ridiculous.
you
Yeah.
would think it would just be ridiculous. It would just be
Mm.
ridiculous. This robbery was a very ridiculous circumstance. When I every time I pass that Surulere side Barracks Road, I'm just like what kind of sense? What were you even you were not even thinking because this did not make sense. And sometimes when you are trying to survive,
Mm.
it doesn't make sense. You know you want to make
Yeah.
the wrong for it, whether it makes sense or not, whether they are going to shoot you dead on the spot and you're going to die,
Mm.
whatever it is, you're not thinking.
Mm.
You're just doing.
Yeah.
And I tell you, sometimes or most of the time, it doesn't make sense. It will
Yeah.
never make sense. So I like the fact that I was just able to, for me, it was very, very relatable. I like that they are
Mm.
showing some things that we just thank God. So it was
Mm.
it was even just more than just the film, like the way everybody is shouting is our reality, or even if it
Mm.
wasn't, we were not talking about Edmen right now, even if that was not a current
Mm.
happening in Nigeria, for me it was
It would
very
still have
vivid.
been.
It
Yeah.
brought to life a lot of things, a lot of and when I just saw those come because for me, and when I see NMR, I first save it. When I see these other ladies post the other NMR, so I first save it because I don't want to read it under pressure when I'm at work. I want to farabalẹ̀, read it and digest and read the comments. And so when I saw some of those call out, for me, it was just saying, well, this is a movie. So we are looking at it from a movie standpoint. Me, I'm looking at it
Mm.
from a life. Ha! Oluwa. So for me, I liked it. I liked it. And those are the things I liked.
All right. Thank you. MMR. I don't think we've actually spoken
Okay.
about the head.
Yeah, no, I think I commented on your page that I didn't review it. I just wanted to
Mm.
like, so that was, so when, I like the fact that, it pulled it out of the cinema early, like it was so
Yeah.
timely. And I
People were
kind of,
abusing him that it didn't make any sense, but I think it was the best decision he could actually have
it
made.
was the best, he used
I
the
agree.
opportunity that things were flying around there, and then he
Yeah.
just pulled it out of the cinema straight and took it to Netflix and more.
So
That
I
was a
don't
very good
also
one
think
for
that's
him.
something that you can just do casually. It must
No,
have
I think it
planned.
has been on Netflix.
Yes.
Then I think the moment they agreed, he also agreed. He could have
Yeah.
asked them to stall a bit, like see,
Yeah.
but it was he didn't spend so long with the cinema now compared
Mm.
to like
Other film.
Mm.
and yeah. So
Or
first of
even ginger.
all, I think I always like
MMR, come again. He said he agreed to what?
I think maybe he agreed to put it on Netflix immediately again because of the situation of things.
I think he
Okay.
had
He,
always probably planned to
yeah,
do that because those are
I
not things that
know
you
it
can
must have
do.
been in worse with them, but you know that
Yeah.
all these things need approval. But he could
Yeah.
have at least asked them to stall a bit
Yeah.
for him to see what will happen at the cinema. But I think I like the fact that he pulled it out early.
Mm.
Now I always say something.
Why?
Maybe I like
Sorry. Do
more.
you mind? Why? Why? Why?
You know that
Is
that was
cinemas not more profitable for them?
no cinemas is more pressure for them. They have to. Do you know the number of times they have to dance, beg people before
Okay.
people will go out? And most times, most of these guys, if they are not the regular, it's like Tony Funke. They usually
Mm, mm,
struggle
mm.
to get something out of cinema. If you watch the this thing, people hardly ever go out, and then especially if it's not festive period, the traffic at the cinema is not really usually so good
It's
if
not
it's
even
not
now
the
that cinema
festive.
is like 10K, I be whatever.
No, see, before festive period was like 7, 5, 8,000. So I mean, it's always a struggle for them if it's not the festive period.
Mm.
So I always say I like movies for you don't have to do too much to impress me. Just let me see that you put your mind into shooting a movie, and honestly, I will like the movie. I like the fact that okay, this is Daniel doing something for the first time and he's not doing lover boy. Ah, the fresh of birth hair for that. It's
True.
not like he was falling in love with
Mm,
Genevieve
mm,
in this particular movie. Like maybe a girl that he just met randomly and they are falling in love on that scene and all that.
mm,
That part for me, as we started it and I saw where we were going, and it wasn't like maybe he had a crush on her before Kunle
Mm.
agreed to, but they didn't even portray that side. Ah, to God be the glory. And then when they now introduce all these northern actors, those guys were good.
Ah,
Those
I
guys
was
were
so impressed.
good.
I was so impressed.
Those guys, I feel like
Yes.
those guys were even the one that really captured me in this movie more.
Yeah.
Ah, you know, when you are acting and something is so believable, those
Ah,
guys were so
it
believable.
was too believable.
You would honestly think they were earthmen
mm,
brought away from their bandit
mm,
camp and say, "Come and
mm,
act this movie for us."
mm,
No,
mm.
see, they get no. Let's
I agree.
see
My
those
friend said
guys.
the same thing too.
Those
I agree,
guys.
2 million% safe. No, those
Those
guys,
guys were
especially the
natural.
assistant of the
Anna's.
ringleader. Oh
That guy that
Jesus!
wanted to
Ah,
rape.
That um that's I don't know. Should I say that bloodthirsty,
yes.
innocent look or plain look? He had a
Eh,
plain, and it was oh Jesus. Those
it was just like those guys. It was after those guys. You know that it wasn't long when they introduced those guys, and
Mm,
I always look for when they are not on their scene. I actually look forward to their scenes
Mm.
because they carried. And you know that the Northerners are angry with those guys because of
Ah,
their
they're angry.
performances.
Angry with
They
they
are
are.
everybody.
angry because they have even they want to blacklist this guy, the one that acted the
Policeman.
lead, no, the lead of the
Allah,
bandits,
Ali.
Ali. They
Yes,
want they
Ali.
are already like the guy is literally dropping posts every time now because of the issues he's having with them on the ground because of that.
Wahala.
Wow.
Those guys acted very well. So I mean, the starting was captivating, and
Mm.
then let's proceed into the movie. Then Iroma came in, her crying was natural,
Mm,
and and this girl Genevieve, the girl is good though. That girl is
he
good.
is.
At
She
He
least we
is.
is
can
very
agree
good
on
though.
one thing.
Ah, no, we always agree. This the first time you and I disagree is just disagree. That's it. First time ever. But it's okay. Let's just leave Ajosepo for now. The girl, and when I see the girl,
I can't
Hello.
hear anymore. Can anybody hear MMR?
No.
Okay, but you can hear me, right?
No, but we
Yes.
can hear
Yes.
you.
I think maybe her network.
Network.
But I'll just continue from where she stopped. I thought Genoveva's performance was amazing. See, crying is almost like a lost art in Nollywood. Like they don't know how to cry anymore. Like if you
hello,
tell them to
can
cry,
you
they'll
still hear
just
me?
be, oh, we
Yes.
can hear
You're
you now.
back now.
Okay, hey. And I like the fact that what's it called? They all owned their this thing. See,
Mm,
all the issues I have with the movie were from the part of the directors,
mm,
and it wasn't from the actors.
mm,
It was from the part of the production team and the
mm,
director. Every of those actors did well. There
Mm.
wasn't a case of overacting.
Mm-mm.
Mercy, then I mean, like if you like somebody said, if Nigeria has not happened to you before, you will think that there are some things that are not possible to happen. If Nigeria police want to work, they will work. But at the same time, as they are working, they are flopping the working.
Mm.
That's that part in that movie where you see that they say clear for where, when you, because you shot one or two people. Do you understand? But I know we want actors to portray them as better breed, like something better, and but I feel like this, and the guy that acted the police guy, the fact that they even use the Hausa speaking guys, they did not come and give me Latif Adedimeji and start saying you should start speaking Hausa, something that he has not spoken before in a very long time.
Yeah.
Thank you for bringing in those people that could actually own the role and own the
Oh,
language very well. I've seen that girl, the girl that was part of the bandit. I've seen her in Hausa movies very well. And I
Yeah.
can tell you one thing for free,
And
she
she was
is
in MTV
good.
Sugar. She blew up
Yes.
from MTV Sugar.
Yeah, she is good. Do you understand what I'm saying? So for me, are we going to talk about the flops that we see? Yeah, because I mean, if Daniel is going to do any other thing again, he needs to take back the feedback so that he's going to improve himself
mm,
and make sure that all these things don't happen again. But the timing was good and the selection of the actors were good for me also. Maybe one or two I didn't like, but it wasn't really bad also for me. But I think generally speaking, and the fact that it wasn't a law of blah blah. See, and this thing, the way they escaped, the costume, the dirtiness, the everything, to some extent, they paid attention to details, and I liked it. I
that's
rest
good.
for now.
Thank you. And I think that like you've all said my mind, to be honest. And another thing I also liked is that there was this way that they just did it in such, like, it's impossible not to be emotionally invested while watching it. I know that I watched it with a group of people. I don't think anybody pressed their phone. Like after the film, like after the last scene, everybody was just quiet. Like everybody was just quiet. Like you should be in this quiet, sober mood, right? It is not very common for Nollywood to inspire such deep reaction
Mm-hmm.
or emotions. So I thought that was really good. While talking about the things that we like, I think we should applaud Daniel. I thought his performance was good. And most importantly, I thought the directing was quite good. Because if you know Nollywood, then you will know that this thing could have gone
It could
crazy.
have gone wrong. Yeah, it
It
could
could
have gone
have
so
gone
it could have gone
upside
easily gone
down.
wrong.
See,
Easily gone wrong.
it could have gone so wrong that everybody will be like, oh my God, what was that? But having that firm control for the film to start well, the middle was not bad, and the end was okay. Uh-huh.
Mm-hmm.
It's a big deal. It is a
It could
big
have,
deal.
something could have gone wrong.
So
Honestly,
much could have gone wrong. We've seen them, even the big Nollywood directors. You just wonder, what were you people thinking, right? So the fact that
continuity could have messed it up
ah,
also.
do you get? So that is like very impressive. I am hoping that he'll continue to make films. I'm actually excited to see his
Good
other
films, I beg.
projects. You said what?
I said you said you should continue to make films. I said you should continue to make good films.
Good
Let's
film.
put build in the front.
I pray, I hope it continues to tell like good stories, right?
Mm-hmm.
And I think another thing that I liked the setting, right? You see the cows, the bush.
Mm-hmm.
It just made it very realistic because
You
remember,
know they pass like
typical
that though.
Nollywood, they could have just shot it somewhere that looks like a bush, but it's not actually a bush. You
And they
know,
could have not they
With
could have
two
not used
cows.
cows.
we too, you get. So just looking at it, everything, I was just seeing the things they could have done wrong, but they did not, right? So I really liked that. I liked the fact that they tried. I don't know if they actually really succeeded, but they really tried to show that these issues they cut across different tribes, religions,
Of course.
languages. So
But
that I appreciated.
they should have included a politician in it because now
I
then they
know,
cause the problem.
I know, right? But I also understand the fact that not to do too much as well. You know, if you still
Yeah,
have
Yes,
this
he's
yes,
being careful.
yes.
if you try to do too much, then it will now scatter. So with the ones
Mm-hmm.
they tried to do, they handled it well, right? I know that when if the trailer came on Twitter, like so many people were complaining, it's only Hausa people, it's only Muslims, but no, they actually showed Christians too. They have their own, right? Yoruba people,
No,
Igbo people,
nobody
everybody.
can. Tí Yorùbá will say tí ikú ilé ò bá pa ni tòde ò lè
Oh,
pa ni now.
in the Nigerian situation, everybody, every tribe, nobody's like innocent, right? We have like
But why are they always complaining? The time that we watched the trades, it was
ah
simply about the Igbo people, and nobody said anything.
but I'm sure they knew that it was not about the Igbo people because it was just one Igbo
Mm-hmm.
man, right?
Mm-hmm.
It was just one Igbo man, and it was a true life story. It was like
No, we are not like people are saying on social media. We're not ready to take responsibility yet, and until we are ready, before things will start getting better in that country,
yeah,
let's cut the shots. If
mm,
we have seen these people are coming on TikTok live with their full chest,
ah
with
ah
their full chest.
ah
And
ah,
no, it's not a Yoruba person, it's not an Igbo person, it's a
mm,
Fulani, typical Fulani Hausa person that is a
mm,
bandit.
mm,
So let's not, I mean, like, we're not ready to say the truth
Ah, we are not.
yet.
We are not.
We are not. So, I mean, that's why I don't pay attention to when people are saying all these things on social media. It's not
mm,
like I don't say it. I mean, like, I'm always, like, almost always on social media, but I don't take people seriously, and I don't take them seriously. Like, let's address the issues.
mm,
If they are talking about people who can marry 50 husbands at the same time, and they
mm.
mention a Yoruba person, I won't come there and come and start arguing and all that. No, there are some things that they are peculiar.
In
It's not our
particular
fault.
sections in the country, and yeah,
Do you
this
understand?
one is like
It's not our fault. Let's not start arguing things blindly. All these issues they started from the north. I can
mm,
remember the first time they killed an officer. I was serving in Benue, and it was a Fulani person. They went for peacekeeping in one
mm,
of these villages in Benue, and they were disturbing the farmers and all that.
mm,
And they killed the guy. It was 3 weeks after his wedding. This is not somebody I don't know. This is somebody that we went to his wedding as coppers. Do you understand? They
mm,
dismembered the guy. They put his body parts in a sack and delivered it.
mm,
If it was during Obasanjo's time, I'm telling you 100%, the issue in Benue would have finished by now.
mm,
Because if you see the bar, I sat in a barracks, in one of the barracks in Benue. Nasme Barracks in Benue. That's where I served. That day was hot. Soldiers were gathered. They were already gathered in all the barracks, the two barracks. They were ready. They were lined up already. Do you know what happened?
mm,
Jonathan flew in their commander in chief. The guy was in Abuja. He flew in the commander in chief and tell them that they should put
They should
down their
stand down.
guns. Should stand down.
mm,
Those guys were gathered, but Commander was not around. They needed just one order from him. They were going to level that village up, down. They were going to do that. And that was what Obasanjo did at OD. And do you people see OD people killing anybody anymore?
mm,
But we are not ready to address these issues. And that's I see when I see people fighting on Twitter, when I don't join all these banters because until we are ready to tell ourselves the truth, until we are ready to hold the responsibility that these people are being funded by people who are supposed to be taking care of us,
mm,
then we are not ready. Until we are ready that most of all these bandits are Fulani Hausa people, then we are not ready for the discussion.
mm,
And see, people like Daniel, that's I will always support him. I didn't want to say anything bad about that movie, and that was what I did on my page. I'm just like,
mm.
it's a good movie. Go
Yeah.
and watch it. Did it have its issues? 100%. It did have its issues
Mm,
about storytelling, which we would address. We would talk about it. But let's celebrate the fact that somebody was bold enough
mm,
to people are being kidnapped every day. And I don't even want to imagine what the panic will be in those camps
Mm.
when you have people that will just gather you from nowhere. You did you not see the blood in Anand's face? That guy can kill anybody at any time. That guy
Mm.
was ready to rape all the girls.
Ah,
The moment he saw wedding gown on that girl, did you hear what I said? What he
mm.
said? He intentionally killed the husband and said, "Me, you are not my wife now." Not be think that he talk be that. These people, some people just do some things. Yeah, I don't even see. Dee was talking about the fact that she was robbed and all that. I've never been in that situation before, right? But
Mm.
what I can tell you for free is that I can only just imagine what you went through that period. The panic, the fact that nobody around you was ready to. And now then when people will come and now start saying, "Oh, it's not some people, oh, it's not some people, it's not some people." It is well with us. So when we are ready to tell ourselves the truth, the country will change.
Yeah, yeah. So I feel like the herd stories like the herd is so important because it was timely, it's very relevant, and it was told really well. Performances were great. So was a big win. I'm actually very happy for Daniel. Um if you could talk about one thing that you would have liked them to do better, what would it be? I'll start with Jane. If there's one thing that you would have liked to see or liked them to do better in the film they heard, what would it be? Jane
Um,
first, then D, then MMR.
maybe it'll be wrong coming from me because I'm not a makeup artist or something. I feel like the makeup was okay. That part that they told Daniel to dismantle the
Body.
body.
Mm.
He didn't do it for me.
Mhm. Okay.
And I felt like again, maybe I'm too extreme.
Mm.
That the wedding gown, it took them the whole day before that wedding gown tore, or a whole 7 days before.
Well, well, there was that. So I had an issue with the wedding dress as
Like
well.
that wedding gown, it took them, they were there, let's say they were there for a week or thereabout, or 10 days. It took them
I don't
almost
think it
half.
was that long ago, was it?
But it took a week. It took
It
about
took,
a week.
yeah, it took about a
It took
while.
about a week, yeah.
And was
But
it up to a week, sha? Because you know that
No,
the guy's
I
wife
don't know. They
gave
didn't
birth.
really
I don't.
tell
They
us
didn't.
like
They made it look
exactly,
like it
but
was
it
like
was a
two, three
few
days.
days. It was a few days.
Yeah. They made it look like it was like 2, 3 days. Because you know that it was
Not more
immediately
than
this.
two, three, maybe four, maybe.
You know that it was immediately that Iroma went to her in-laws' house the same day, and they gave her the money, and she
But
set
that
her
dress,
the
that dress, it
that wedding
that
shouldn't.
dress.
dress that dress was corset. I don't know how that girl, despite
Eh,
everything that she says,
Mm.
breathed
eh.
in that
She will
dress.
feel like dying. Those
Mhm.
corsets are
Panic
so
attack. They would have even
uncomfortable.
been the one to use scissors to cut it for
To
her.
Cut
cut
it
it,
for her.
I
Because the
felt like
panic attack that she
the
was feeling
the
that was much.
the dress was too this thing. Another thing that I think they so I want to also understand, or maybe it's just part of to that part that the police police wife gave
Mm,
birth.
mm.
I me understand. Me bolo to come in.
Well,
Yeah. So, so,
So I think they were just
Alhamdulillah.
using it to introduce the guy, like he was going about his
No,
own life. I
no,
think, I think that
no.
was just
Don't.
it was just to
D.
introduce, like
D. Do you
he
know
had
that they sent the
something.
guy a bill? Did you fully see what they sent him
Yeah, they,
bill?
yeah.
And
And
nobody
that's
talked
also the
about that part
suspense now. So
anymore.
the way some people were also trying to, and maybe it's because I like it. So,
mm.
but the
No,
It's
way
no,
because
some
you
no,
people
like
were
the
I
also
movie.
like
trying
That
to
it too.
throw off the scent off, so that we can also start suspecting, like, is this guy also a part of them or not? So
no,
it was
no, they
also
didn't
to
give us
just
the reason
maybe
to suspect him.
insinuate, like,
They
then
they
at the
they
end of the day you discover, like, oh, okay, he wasn't part of them. Oh, I actually thought it
No,
was part of them.
it
No,
was
no.
a bad move. It was
he
see,
he he didn't go Jora one. He didn't enter.
go adds up. That hospital looks like a government hospital. The
Oh,
bill for a
he
government
didn't,
hospital was merged. That's number one.
he
Number
didn't
two, like
enter.
I said, I like the movie, but did they have issues? Yeah, I
Yeah,
did.
but we all liked the movie.
Mhm.
Another thing that I also didn't understand there was Yeah Rainbow's part. So I
Well,
can say that yes, maybe Yarebo is an informant, but
yeah,
also they caught Pastor.
mm,
Pastor was at the beginning. They said Alaja Malaki Kinikon or Boya mo dey mix it up,
it was
but they said
Elijah that gave them the contact of the
okay
people to
of the
buy the
sellers.
parts
Okay,
from.
okay,
Yeah.
okay,
Mm.
okay. So I missed it there. So they had informant on Alaja Abi. That was why they went there. Okay, 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 okay. That's okay. But
So
it
they
wasn't a bad watch, Sha.
no
It
no it
was not.
wasn't it wasn't at all. MMR. I
No,
think Jane already spoke. D.
I think you said D should go
Yes,
for
D.
me.
If
Yeah.
there was something like you thought they could have done better, what would it be?
Okay, what they could have done better. One at the end when they picked these when they picked this guy and the wife or
Hmm.
Abi and the bride to be or bride
Hmm.
the newly bride, they didn't go back for like the rest. They didn't try to like finish up
Ah, that
the
shocked
aunt.
me. Oh, it shocked me and it pained me too because I'm like I'm confused.
Like the
They are the
remaining
only
To
people
people
to be
here,
there,
other
right?
people.
to be continued. Watch
They
out for
so they
part
didn't
two.
try to finish up the aunts,
Oh,
but then you
Yes,
see
and
I have horror
people were
stories.
asking Jessica that has she gotten out of the bush?
You will say I have horror
Okay.
stories, but the thing is, there is also like 2018. I was at Prayer City, and somebody came to give testimony there to how she was at this. There was this camp that they had to in Ibadan where they would kidnap people, take people there. Sell, like they even that one was like she was like they never took light. They give them suya made from people's parts. The people that are there waiting for ransom,
yes.
like that's they will do it in front of you people's part and give it to them to eat it, and like she just gave that those kind of, and at the end of the day when she escaped and everything, like it was just her. They did not point at. There was a time we were coming from I was coming from work, and at that Lekki Ikoyi link bridge when we descended, and we saw some guys there and all that, and they were like, "I'll give us something." I gave them something, and they were like, "Ah, no pass that side. Which side they go?" I told them, "Say no pass that side. They run for there. Pass this side."
Mm.
Nigerian police. So it's still me. For me, I did. Yeah, it was a movie flaw. Like you could have, but for the now Nigeria police, at least I've done this. So I've passed. I've got easy to collect. I was they might not necessarily. So that was one thing I feel like okay for at least being a movie, they could have just knitting that place out and go and help the other people, at least help them escape and everything.
Personally,
Then yes,
sorry
please.
to cut you short. I want to say something. I feel like yes, the Nigerian police they have their issues, but I think that so many Nollywood filmmakers they're just lazy, right? They've been hiding under the oh Nigeria police is like this on a normal day that they don't bother to actually think through a good investigation
But
process.
we don't know a good investigation in Nigeria. We are
Have
traumatized
you see
people.
the police
Have we
part is
seen a
even
good investigation before?
There are
So
so
the only
many
thing we know
things.
is from
the
Hollywood.
police part for me, I don't even have a problem with it.
There are
Have you
so
seen
many
them
things
when they are
that
portraying lawyers?
there are so
They
many things
portray
that are
lawyers like
wrong, so many
idiots.
things that we don't do in Nigeria, so many things that we don't know how to do. But see, we cannot continue doing this is how
See,
it
and
is.
easy. See this Taye whatever Taye Imoro's case is a contract issue. Abroad, it won't be an issue. You want to go. If it's my contract saying this
NML,
thing,
check
I will take
Jane.
you
I
to this
think
thing.
Jane
And
left.
simple.
Check her if she wants to come back.
Like I will
Yeah,
easily
Okay,
be
she's
able to
back.
just take it up and say, oh, there is a contract
I'm
breach or
here.
whatever,
Oh.
and easily.
yeah.
Mm.
But so it just shows that see, and the thing is sometimes when we see Nigerians go abroad, go out and everything, and we see the way Nigerians act, sometimes it's easy to pick a Nigerian that just came few months ago from a Nigerian that stayed some, because see, there are lots of things that are even traumatic that we don't know they are traumatic. We just know that, oh yeah, it shouldn't be like this, but we might not necessarily know how it should be because we have not been. See, I'm not, and sincerely, I'm not, because I also believe that maybe if I'm put in that position to think through some things, I'll only go with Hollywood, what I've seen them do or what I think they can do. We don't have the system, we don't have the the facilities. We don't have the encouragement.
In
There was
a situation,
one
in a situation like that movie, where was the helicopter? Like they should have been an overhead helicopter. You guys
No,
have
see,
the
helicopter would must might have been like an overkill, right? Unrealistic, right? So I agree. That's fine. No helicopter is
but we
fine,
do have
right?
we have in Nigeria.
We
Oh.
do, but it's not something that's
No,
like readily available
NML,
to them
NML, please
immediately.
wait. Let D finish. Let's say some things. Me, I always D. Okay, sorry, D. We are rude.
Oh, go
Sorry.
ahead,
Go
this,
on.
go ahead,
We
really,
always
for real.
interject. It's not a big deal. But the
Okay,
finish.
let me say something. My own part. Number one, the story of the guy's parents, together with how did the
Oh
police
wait,
know?
did you finish your points already?
No, she thought she wanted to say something, so I wanted her to
Oh,
go.
sorry.
No, no, no,
Please
because
go on.
MMR is
No,
already
that
discussing our
I ended
own
my already
points.
okay. Then okay,
sorry.
another thing. Oh, no problem. Okay, another thing I also did. I felt like didn't tie up well was the family of the
Guy.
husband that died, the Fola guy. At the end, I saw that they came in to greet the
Ugh,
lady when she came back. Like the mother was even like Okomi or something like, when she was
mm,
coming down from the car.
mm,
I don't think that was very, I don't think that's very possible.
realistic.
One. And I also don't think that the emotional intelligence was even played. If they wanted to make it plausible, if we want to assume that they were just the one of the 1% of the 1% in the world that would do that, I also just think that they also then didn't put in the emotional intelligence in that place. Because one thing I know with even the Bible said it, that Yorubas do it, like when they are in a place of good and bad happening at the same time, you try
Mm.
to tone down your good news, so to speak, in a way to accommodate the bad news as well. So we are all celebrating you coming back, but our child didn't come back, right? And we are doing a come, and they are kissing you and doing everything and doing and like there was
She
no
should
part
have
to
been
acknowledge those.
apologizing to them for their son. This
Exactly.
weeping
They did not
And
dirty.
accommodate those
Meta Igbe
people.
was singing free.
Exactly.
Eh,
Oh.
They did. I just thought that place was a Abba. Like like
mm,
it's not it will not happen anywhere. Those
mm,
people will not even be there in the first place. If they were even there at all, they can't be that warm towards you. If they were that warm towards you, your mother she has to be the most insensitive woman to be like that and singing Jesus, what Thanksgiving song she was singing. For me, it just felt like what is
mm,
this? Then
mm,
the pastor story, I feel it did end. And the
mm,
only reason I think, like, yeah, they can meet a dead end. It's okay if they want to tell us, because they came with mask, and those people who had this their turban tied on their face, so nobody knows who. The only
mm.
link was that rainbow, and they've gotten there. They did not see them. They did not monitor. Like, not logical thing to do was that been, at least let's see this place, let's scout it out, let's monitor this and see what will come out of this place. Even if we believe that this guy just threw off to, and they asked the guy, he said he doesn't think so. So if you
Mm.
actually really think that the guy led you to the right place, why didn't you just stay around for a bit to see that
Or
rainbow
even
do
try to
something
ask a
like
question.
exact? You didn't do anything. You just let that slide. So it's okay that the pastor people, they didn't have much information aside what they've given you. It's okay, but you didn't let us see that ended like, oh, yeah, we went back to the pastor or whatever. They are being persecuted. They've been taken to court or whatever. Like it just felt like we forgot it. And
Mm,
yeah, I rationalized it that yes, they didn't have further information to provide. They were not the kidnappers. They don't have any information. But they didn't close it for us. They just left it, and it felt forgotten rather than, oh, it was a dead end. So that was another thing I did like. I don't think I remember
mm,
something else I didn't like.
mm,
Thank you.
mm. All right, all right. Thank you, MMR. You can go. You can speak now.
Yeah, for me, I feel like they usually have a story. Then along the line, they will be adding one or two to it as they are maybe acting the movie. Oh, let's add this thing to it. Let's add this thing to it. Let's
Mm,
take this out. Let's take this out. Then at the end of the day, they always forget that the scene that they are trying to take out was
mm.
linked to another scene,
Another
or the
one.
scene that they are trying to add does not have correlation with the previous lines.
Mm,
Um, I felt like something was taken out after the Yara Bulls scene.
mm,
Maybe they felt like they were taking too much time, or
mm,
maybe the film was getting longer than they envisaged. So you will see that flop there. in their production whenever they take out one or two scenes. There was this Yoruba movie that I watched one time and I went to the girl. So, cause she came to me personally and I told her that this is what I think. And she was like, oh, yeah, we took out some scenes because it was too long. And you see, those scenes that she said they took out really affected the movie
The flow of the
at the
movie.
end of the day. Yeah. So I feel like that was where the issue was with the pastor, the Ya Rainbow part, and all that. They must have taken out some scenes away from there. They cannot tell me that they did not shoot something in that place. They must have shot something. They
Mm,
probably took it out.
mm,
And along the line, it almost affected the movie.
mm,
The part again is that if you know that you will not dwell on a particular story, don't include it.
include it.
They didn't have reasons to give us the guy's hospital bill, the
Mm,
blah blah blah. He wasn't a he wasn't a nonchalant husband.
mm,
He was a great guy. They could have just worked on the fact that oh he could leave his family for work at any time. See all these issues with bills and all those things. I didn't think it was necessary. Even if you want to portray the guy as a bad guy or good guy, I just don't
mm.
think that
I think
issue
they
with
wanted to make
bills.
us suspicious, like because he has money issues, is he going to do
Since
something
it
weird?
wasn't necessary. If
Uh-huh.
because they didn't even act along that line. Me, I
Exactly, they
actually
did
thought he
not.
was going to pick from the ransom money
Because he
or
was
anything like
counting
that.
it, I'm like, what's the business of a police
Do you
officer to be
understand? They
counting
didn't.
50
It
million?
wasn't necessary. At the end of the day, after finishing the movie, we could see that it wasn't necessary.
Wasn't
The guy
necessary.
was good on his own. You already portrayed him as a guy who is intelligent and wants to work. I feel like
Mm,
it should have just worked
mm.
that way. That bill thing was not necessary. Then I had a problem with how did they know about Daniel's wife?
They didn't know
Because
about her.
they were not part of the people they were communicating with from day one.
That's
They
the
didn't know
biggest
about
issue.
her. How
They
did
didn't
they
know
know
about
that he
her. They
was
just
taking the
went there
ransom?
hoping. They just
No,
went there
no,
hoping to meet.
the guy called that. Oh, we got an intelligence that the victims have started paying, and one of them is
Mm,
on their way already. They
mm,
made the guy's assistant called him now about it. I was like,
mm.
oh yeah, fantastic. Let's do. How did we communicate? How
I
did we?
know because they never contacted her.
And again, those are part of the issues. Like, so are you telling us that nobody picked it and said, oh, are we forgetting the fact that there was no relationship between these people and the police before now? You
Mm,
understand? Maybe a
mm,
little bit of who are the victims that were kidnapped.
mm-hmm.
Give us, they didn't even mention, okay, who knows this, who knows this, who are the
Yeah.
people that are complaining, oh, my sister did not come back, oh, I'm
Mm,
here because my sister did not come back.
mm.
And in the beginning, how come there were only two people in a whole bus, a traveling bus? I don't think it was possible.
Maybe it
There
was
could
not
have
a
been more
travel.
people.
Maybe it was a bus
Uh-uh.
within this the city
With
because remember
inside
the
the
police officer
bush.
said the police officer said they came closer to town than they usually would.
Mm.
So maybe it was not a
So
traveling
there were
bus.
only two people inside that bus. Yeah,
Mm,
Loroko. Okay, I forgive them.
maybe.
They should have worked with more people.
Yeah,
And
Yeah.
again,
yeah, I think
I
that's so.
think, I think the fact that they didn't want to concern themselves about going back to go and look for other people
Yes.
was the
Now
reason why they used just
they
very
just
few
get it
people.
to so
No, but I
Yeah,
excused it on the fact that this was their first mission alone. You know, they at least they zoomed in
yeah.
on that to say that they were new. Even police officer picked it.
Mm-hmm.
The when the sheikh or whatever came as well, he said, and they were like, "Oh, how did you?" And he was like, "You were
Yeah, they were
sloppy with
new
the whole
because they
mission."
even left
He
their
was like,
bullet behind.
"Didn't you wonder
mm,
how I found you too as well? Like it's because you were very sloppy and everything." So I
mm,
think
Mm.
they wanted to like I excuse them to say they used those small number of people and everything because it was their first time and
mm,
like they were being sloppy, which
mm.
they called out like a few times. So
Yeah, they
Yeah.
were even floppy because immediately the police officer saw their bullets, he
Mm,
knew that they were floppy because they will usually clean up everything and make sure that nothing was left behind. And part of the cleanup was the fact that they did not leave the victims there. They
mm.
carried those dead bodies, but they were two dead bodies. Did they cut both? Did somebody
Wait.
forget about that?
Well,
no, they did it at a cut boat though because
I
when they
thought
were
they cut
selling it, it
both.
was
That's what I worked with.
two different
But they
this
didn't
thing.
show us. But they
They
just
didn't
it
show us.
was
They didn't
only
want
There
to
are
show us
two different
second
bags,
parts.
Sha.
Yeah, but they were
Mm-hmm.
two different
Yeah.
platforms.
Yeah.
And one day we'll talk about how technology works. How did somebody track somebody's wristwatch? Oh, it is where. But
Well,
see,
your Apple phone, depending on how
mm-hmm,
you set it, should be able to like probably
do
connect
what?
your phone, your
Without
location,
my
all
phone.
those
It's
things.
without my phone, or you know that.
Mm, I've never tried that with my Apple phone, so I don't know how it actually works.
I've
But
heard you. But
knowing
let's just
how
assume that
Apple
Kune's
is
laptop,
possible,
Mac laptop was abroad. He didn't
and
travel with it. Maybe his brother now logged in with his Mac. Because
mm,
that's the only way you cannot use your own phone to track my Apple phone. My
yeah,
Apple
you
wristwatch.
cannot.
Do you
Well,
understand?
well, like I said, I've not used it before. So if he
No,
has
I'm just
it,
telling you, I've used it
if,
before. And
if
they should have, no, so, see, it's still the fact that I feel like movies should make us more intelligent
yeah,
and
they
not make
should.
us keep wondering about things.
They
Yeah, we
should.
might say the Nigerian police are somehow, but
Mm.
movies should tell us how they think they should do
God
it.
bless you. We cannot keep showing the same
We cannot keep
mediocre
showing this.
investigation and thought
Do you
process.
understand?
That's what I'm trying to say. That how
I
long are
have
we going to do
I
that
actually have
for?
a problem with when they introduce lawyers to movies. Ha! They will just be making the lawyers look at it this thing. Can't you people just do a good investigation about good lawyers and let them tell you how things are supposed to be done, even if our justice system is wrong in the country?
Yeah, like
Give
do
us,
your
show
research.
us how it's
Oh,
supposed to be done.
God bless you. God bless you. God bless you for that. God bless you for that. We have 10 minutes to
Sorry,
go.
can you hear me?
I can
Yeah.
hear
Sure.
you.
Okay. Show us how a good judgment should go. Show us how the Nigerian police are supposed to do their work.
Mm.
Don't make us start feeling like show us how cyber world works.
God
Don't
bless you with
make
that
us
cyber
start
money.
wondering some things. And
Mm.
those are see all this issue of oh she caught Kogi when it is actually a Ekiti state and blah 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 blah. I forgive that part because it could
Mm.
just be a slip of tongue. Do you understand? But you
Mm.
see those core issues, I can't forgive it.
Mm.
Show us how investigations are supposed to be done in a real world. And let me say, I didn't mention this when I was talking. I like the fact that the kidnappers. Oh, that attention to details of the fact that how did you know that your son's child was dead? Did
Mm.
you guys catch that part? I like
Mm.
that part
I
because
like
that
it.
part was just the foundation
It
of
was,
all the troubles
it
for
was
them.
so good. Mm.
It was so good because another person could not have built on it, but
Yeah.
that was what they built on. And it
Mm.
was even me when the girl collected the phone, I was surprised. I was
Mm.
like, oh, it's true.
Mm.
Oh. They are not
True.
supposed to know. Do you
No.
understand? I
Yeah.
like the fact that they built on that. That how did you know?
Mm. That's true.
Do you understand? And
Yes.
that was where. So see, in that, if you can catch such a thing, then why
Mm.
can't you just do the investigation part very well?
Properly.
Also, stop showing us what is supposed to be. No, stop showing us what it is right now. Show us what it's supposed to be, and
Mm.
let us appreciate the fact that okay, this is technology. Why were we angry with to kill a
To
monkey?
kill a
It's
monkey.
not the fact that they're saying, "Oh, I will show you how cyber works. Oh, I will
And
show
they
you
did
how
not
this
say
works," and at the
anything.
end of the day, they did not show us. You should
Yeah.
have showed us how Apple will link with another person's phone. It could help other people some other time, right? Don't you
Mm.
think so? It
Mm.
could help people in that kind of situation some other time. But you just assume that, oh, I called this, I'm tracking it. How is it possible that you are tracking it with another person's phone? So there are some things that are not possible. There are just some things
Well,
that are, and even if it's possible, they should have just showed us how it's done so that next time other people in other situations can also use that also. That being said, I didn't want to dwell on the flaw, but it's
mm.
not a kind of movie I will rewatch anyway.
No,
But the
no. I
first
don't
time I
rewatch
watched it,
films to be honest.
I enjoyed it. I know I've watched Under Boat Mago by main
I
friend. Thank you for that
rewatch
number.
Isoken for some reason. I rewatch Isoken for some reason almost every year, right?
Ah,
Um,
there are some
so
movies that I can rewatch. That already there. I can rewatch that movie anytime, any day. If I come across it, I'll watch it again.
yeah.
Thunderbolt. If I come across it, I will watch it
Mm.
again because those they were lines, they were interactions that you know. they were solid. That being said, the Earth, I don't, because I don't want to like sit down and after seeing the flops in the
Yeah.
movie,
Mm,
right? So I wouldn't rewatch it, but it was a good movie. It was
mm,
a timely movie, and I
mm.
don't think they did bad. The next time they should use scissors to cut that girl's wedding gown because
But where would they have
ow,
gotten scissors though? They should just
the
have
kidnappers
removed
have it
the
now.
habit. They should just have removed it. She
The
should be wearing
kidnappers
her
have it.
shimi. She will
That
wear the
you
top
see,
and
She
her
should
kala.
remove
no,
it and
no,
be naked.
She
no,
will
not
wear her
naked.
shimi.
That girl self would have brought clothes for her.
Yes, they would have given her something else to
I
wear.
was waiting.
Really?
Yes.
Hey,
See,
you people, you assume a lot of things with these people. Oh.
no, no, no,
Have
no,
you
no.
seen
No,
And then
no,
this
no.
time, even more
What we are saying
humiliating
is
to
that
her, to remove
what we
her,
are saying
her
is that
beautiful dress and give her something that looks very humble and tattered. That is what they
eh,
will actually do. It
that's
makes
what those
where?
no
people
Where
can
we they
sense.
do.
see it? Is that what I'm saying? Where we did? The people that want to give her the tattered clothes, where we they see it?
No,
Uh-uh.
they were living in that place
And
now.
people will
Even if
give
they
her
were,
something and they will
Ma,
even give her a
you
jab,
see
sef.
that Biba war one that one is. Have you seen? Have you ever been to the? I'm not saying north of Ilorin. Have you all those fine fine?
even if it
I've
was
seen the
hijab, they would
corner.
have given
Even
her
if it
a
was a
hijab.
jab, I promise you they will
They
have
would
given
have given
something
her
to
a
her.
hijab.
That white
Ah,
dress was very unrealistic. No, nobody would
eh,
have
See,
let you keep
ah,
that.
no,
eh.
you don't even know
Hmm.
the problem I have with the white dress. The fact that she never asked anyone to help her release the
And
corset.
to remove the corset or remove the
Inside
big
Uh-uh.
thingy at the
trouble.
bottom.
For days now, for days.
See,
Inside
I'm not talking about
trouble.
no, I'm not talking about the first day. Oh. We're not talking
For
about the first day. We're not
for
see,
talking
the
about the second day.
if she's there till December, I tell you, clothes is not on her mind. If
ha.
she's there till, and when I was running from robbers, my shoe
No.
fell off. You
D,
see, if
have
you see
you
my
worn a
feet, my
corset dress
feet.
before? You have.
Have you seen my feet when I was running? I had nail in my leg. I did not know that I had nail in my leg. I was
No.
in the police. I was reporting to the police. I filled two police reports. The first one that I was feeding, I filled this. I did not know it was DPO that came to carry the people that they used to they exchange their destiny. Story for another day. That
D,
when the
I
DPO came, it was
understand
not like
that
why
at
is
that
blood?
moment where there is like so much adrenaline
Oh God.
flowing, you might not remember so many things.
Adrenaline glows until you're done. That's exactly what I'm saying.
No,
She was
when they
still
got
there
to
for
But
that
what?
that
cell
girl,
at night
wait,
and they were just sitting down,
D, D, can I say
no.
something? Jane and D, can I say something? I feel like that girl had panic attacks times with that number. And there was a time that she tried to reach out to the gown at the
Do you
back.
see
Did you
that she
guys
was
watch that part?
lost after that
No,
cutting of
no.
her husband? You did not see that she was just there in
No,
her
but
body, her
did you
mind,
guys see
her
that?
soul.
No, she reached out to that girl at the back now. In one of go and watch it.
And
She
now
reached out
until
to
they
the
now
back.
said they should move again or
Hello,
something.
we have to round
Ah,
up very
hey
soon.
God.
We have to
Hey,
round up very
hey,
soon.
close.
Yes, ma'am.
Upon the
I feel
matter
like
that
they
is
should have
doing
just
you.
I feel like they should have released that concept. She
No,
had
it
panic
should have
attack. She could have
gone.
died.
There was no reason
She
why
could
that dress
have
should have
died.
followed her for that many days. No, it's not. It does not even make sense. So we need to round up soon. I agree with all the points raised. Right. I really like The Herd as a film, and yes, there were issues, but that didn't do anything. I enjoyed it still. I must mention to your point about the Apple Watch. Yes, someone can track you using your Apple Watch if you have shared your location with them through the Find My app or family sharing. It is something that is in Apple. I have never used it before, but it
Did
is
they
a
tell us
feature.
that?
It is a feature, actually. No, no, no.
They
They
should
don't even
tell
need to
us.
tell you that. Find My app is a thing with the Apple
Find
thingy.
my app but what I'm saying is that let's stop doing things is they didn't have to tell us. They should have said it because there are some people that might be in the same situation some other time. Let them know what they are able to access and not to access.
Well, that could have been a teaching moment, but
It's a teachable moment. That's
I
what
guess,
movies are for.
I
Movies
guess,
are for teachable moments. It's
I
not just
guess.
we are watching movie. That's what I'm trying to say.
But I just wanted to mention that it's not a flaw. They were right.
It's not. No, I
Possible,
didn't
it
say it
is
was a
doable.
flop. I said one day we will talk about the fact that they just tell us something about technology, but they never build on it.
That's
They
true.
should
That's
build
true.
on it. That's what we
All
are
right,
saying.
people. It's been 2 hours already. Thank you so much for joining me today. I hope you had fun. I had so much fun. Looking forward to the next one.
Thank
because
you for having
I
yeah.
feel like the
us.
next one, let's come and talk about actors and maybe not because we don't even have any movie that we are looking forward to recently.
Some
But
films
let's
are coming to the streaming app. I guess
Ah,
Shikole Part
ah.
2 is
We
coming,
have one
I
that is coming to
think.
cinema now, December 12th.
How many of
Our
us are going
auntie.
to the cinema,
Our
Joe?
auntie is
no,
bringing.
How many of
no,
us
that
are going to
one
the cinema?
And
I
then we
until
know.
can
next
do
year.
YouTube movies. Yes, ma'am.
Okay.
Mm,
Okay.
Any man has always known that she does not watch YouTube movies.
I
We are
do.
YouTube.
No,
I
now, but
do.
I told her to watch Alpha, and she did.
I did, and I liked it.
You always
Right?
as if you are just a streaming app person. One day we will address your issue on that because I
I
don't think
think
you
so.
cannot be
We'll set
watching
up a
YouTube
meeting like this and address it.
No, no,
on
no.
your
So
end.
I watch YouTube movies. The only reason why I don't like say anything about it most times is that I don't hold them to the same standards as what I would expect from
You
other
don't even
films.
have
So
standards.
I try not to
I can
judge
manage
them.
I can manage the ayé one.
So I try not to judge them. So
Those people.
sometimes I might watch a film that I don't really like, but it's a YouTube film. So I'm like, it's fine. I don't need to say anything about it because they put
Ah,
it on YouTube for a
This
reason.
this new Bean Boss movie,
mm.
I
I
beg.
didn't watch it.
Don't
Ah,
bother.
don't
I don't
bother.
like her films, to be honest. And I'm
Don't
actually very
bother.
disappointed because they're young and I expected that they would be the ones to do better. But
It's
after
even,
watching,
it's even how the fans will be saying
there
10
was
over
one
10.
that I
Ah,
saw.
hey, Jesus.
You said what? There was one
I,
particular one where Adeyemi went to prison
To
and
be like friend.
it was just a
that
very
Because
one.
senseless
Eh,
story. Even though they
um,
copied a lot of it from another film, it was just really nonsense, right?
very
But
nonsense.
again, I won't say
Very
anything about it.
nonsense.
I won't post about it because it's YouTube. So they're allowed to do these
No,
things,
no, no,
right?
no, no. Don't be saying that it's YouTube. Some of us go to YouTube. It's YouTube and you're still using my time. Some people use money. We that we
Well,
are abroad, sometimes we don't give people credit for YouTube movies because we have internet at our disposal. Some people in
well.
Nigeria don't have this so much internet at their disposal. And so when you now want to go and watch movies
But if
like
they
that,
choose to
it
finish it,
makes
that's on them, oh. Because most of these films, once you start, you know what you are in for. It's not like you should get
eh,
to the middle and it
people
will
will
stop
just
you.
come and she'll just be using emotional blackmail and
Like
you
it just
just talk
feels
and
like
have
wait,
so long as you do
God
something
bless
sad,
you.
it
God bless.
makes
I
us
think it's that
different.
emotional
No,
blackmail that is
no,
is really getting on my nerves now.
it
Because
doesn't
this
get
our last
also
movie, I'm like, Auntie Kile, like go and just, the way
acting.
we are telling Tomike to go and sit acting.
Mm.
She should not produce again. She's
But
no, no.
she has fans like and they watch her films. But for me,
The same way
Eh,
some I
after
agree, Sha.
watching that particular one,
like Maurice Sam, like Sonia Uche. Those one, see the one that should even stop right now, that needs to stop right now, is Ruth Kazri. That girl needs to be
I don't
stopped.
think I've seen Kadiri's film this year. To be honest, she's not one of the
Ah,
people I watch on YouTube. I watch
I
Bolaji
cannot even
Odumola.
stand that
I watch
movie.
Omoni Oboli. I watch
Bolaji
Biodu
too needs to
Steven.
take a break about this whole
I
love
didn't like
story,
the
blah
last one
blah
she
blah.
did with Inkem
Foolish
Owo.
people.
Me
Like
too,
I
I
could
don't
not even
like
finish
it.
it. I could not finish it.
That one that
That
she could
Some
have used, that one that she could have done a good story with Ikemoro
were
and
like some minutes
Tinamba.
in and nobody
uh,
was interested, so we had to stop.
And
But
then you
I
now
like
want to
some
go
of
and
her
start
films.
introducing Sodike. What does love have to do with that movie? And
that
then you
movie,
talk,
I didn't enjoy it too. I
and then
Yeah,
didn't.
you talk,
so I watch some
and
of them. I don't watch some
that
of them.
movie would have been a fantastic
This
family
last movie
bonding
that
daughter father movie.
Biodu Steven, did you watch this
no,
last
no,
movie
no.
by Biodu
This on
Steven?
Omonio
That
Boli. This
ties.
Dark Ties. So Dark Ties tells a very important story. Like it tells like all these things that we don't really like talk
But I
pay
told you
about.
that
attention to.
yeah, but there's a story like that already.
Yeah,
Jane,
I'm sure there is.
did you
That
see that
And
movie?
it's
and you were
fine,
going to
right?
give
Jane, did
us
you
the
see that
story,
movie?
but you didn't give us. You have
That
not given us.
this guy did mo fẹ́ rántí orúkọ bọ̀bọ́ yìí, this guy that is
Mm,
Wale Ojo, not the elderly guy.
mm,
Wale
That's
Ojo,
Wale.
Wale was the boy,
mm,
was the guy that grew up in that movie. I will go and use
mm,
his name to go and look for it on YouTube and I will send
mm,
it to you guys.
mm,
I don't remember the movie. See, this guy also was there. This very fair in complexion woman, Chioma, she
mm,
was there. also, she was the woman at the end of the day that harassed the boy and gave birth to a younger boy and all those things
Mm.
and all that. Yeah. But at the end of the day, I like Biodun. She produces relatable
I
movies,
saw
which
Sister again yesterday.
Oh, that's one of my all-time faves.
NMR likes that movie. Why?
I like
I,
Maybe
it.
I
because of
love it too.
Kehinde.
I
Not
love it
Maybe
well,
too.
because of
well.
I
There's a
Kehinde.
lot of
love it
reason
too.
because
I
Kende
love it.
is she's way up there. She's one
The
of
reason
one.
why I don't like rewatching movies is that I will end up at the end of the day I might end up seeing flaws there.
That
And
you didn't
if
notice
I
the first
like
time because you
movies,
liked
yeah, if
it.
I
Yeah,
like movies, I don't like going back to go and see the flaws because
yeah.
at the end of the day, my now making sense like, why did I not like this movie in the first place? Do you
Mm,
understand?
yeah.
But
Yeah.
yeah, I feel
But
like
yes, so
Bolaji needs to take a break.
they'll be
Kissing yẹn
fine.
ti pọ̀ jù.
Ó
Etí
pọ̀
ẹ̀
jù.
náà ti fẹ́ jẹ́ pa.
Kí ló
Cute cut.
ṣẹlẹ̀?
She's doing her job, please.
No, no, it's
No,
too
no, no, no,
much.
no. It's not. The stories are not adding up anymore. You don't
We have
understand.
people that they do romantic movies and they're not everywhere. Just like Daniel.
Má
Daniel is
bínú, ó ti sọ
kissing
fún ẹ tẹ́lẹ̀.
everything.
And that's why he's trying to tell a different story because
Oh,
he's
it's
Nítorí
better.
accused
And
báàgì
so
mi
her
that
of
rẹ̀
his wife will
pẹ̀lẹ́.
complaining.
rest too.
You said what?
Mm.
I said so that his wife will rest too.
Yeah, yeah. Toyosi needs to
But
take.
she's his
Toyosi needs a
manager. So I
breather.
feel like any film that he acts,
You know,
he's
she just
aware.
started managing him. Oh, she just started managing him. Oh.
And that was when this whole YouTube thing started now.
She just started managing him.
Daniel is
But
everywhere, I beg. Kule
summer
Remi
rain,
does
Um,
the
very, very
summer rain,
romantic
the
movie now.
wait.
I've
I
never
want to
seen
say
Kule Remi kissed,
something.
apart from Falling, that he kissed Adesua like that. I've never
Let,
seen Kule
let,
Remi
ladies,
kiss
ladies and
anybody again.
gentlemen, ladies
mm,
and gentlewomen, did
mm.
you guys notice that Bolaji mourned in summer rain when Daniel was
Eh?
kissing her?
Eh?
Eh?
He's kissing now.
Okay, I rest my case. In
Is it
that
not part of
scene,
the acting?
no,
It's part of the film now.
no, she mourned.
Oh, Gabio.
She was like, before the
Ah,
rest of that said, cut,
It's
cut.
part of the acting. It's part of the acting.
I said, cut.
If
wow.
they choose,
Daniel
I
could
don't
not
know why
stand
they
up.
feel like.
Kí ni
See,
bọ̀bọ́
see,
yẹn ti Tọ́lájí náà
see,
rẹ̀ ń
see.
ṣe
Let me
rìn.
tell you something. Let me
God.
tell you something. Summer Rain,
Mm.
it's that particular film is a reflection of the director. Actually, I didn't get feels like excessive makeout sessions is what defines a love film. She did the same thing in the first one. She did chemistry, and it was so disgusting to watch. Right?
Yeah.
And those things don't
Mm-hmm.
really matter. Like you can show that people have so much chemistry, so much connection,
Without having
like
to
without
kiss.
doing too much. You can kiss,
Too
but don't do
much.
too much. Like if it is
Yeah,
too much,
that was how chemistry was. And it was the same Daniel. Oh. Sure, you see that
oh,
Daniel is
Mm.
Ajagboro.
MMR. Can you see the
Mm.
comments? Someone says that there's a film called Penance. Is that how it is pronounced? That
Yeah, they
it
said
has
Penna. I will
a
go and check. I said me, I will go and check it for
maybe
you.
that's the
Wale
one you were
Ojo.
talking
But
about.
Wale Ojo was the guy in this movie, Sha. I don't know. I'm not sure. So let me go and check.
But
After this, I
but
will
on
check.
that point, oh, I must say that there is no crime in telling a story that has been told before. In fact,
Over.
there's no new story under
Absolutely.
the sun, right? It is how you tell yours
Absolutely.
that
It is how you
matters.
not tell it that matters. No, no,
Exactly.
no, no.
For Dark Ties,
No, if I'm
I didn't like
reviewing
the
movies like
child.
that,
I
if
didn't
I'm
like that
reviewing
boy.
movies like that on my page, I
Mm,
always say something. Please
mm.
tell us these stories over and over again because
Yes,
tell
it's
us the
very
story of
important.
domestic abuse. Do
Yes.
you know that even the fact that people tell the stories of domestic abuse every day, there's some people that are still entering
Mm,
into a marriage. As
mm,
of yesterday, the guy slapped them on Friday and they got married yesterday, Saturday.
mm,
Voila.
mm.
Because we can't get tired of those movies. Just tell it
Mm,
Yeah.
well.
mm.
Just tell it
So
well.
I
There.
feel like I didn't like the boy. I didn't really like the relationship that they showed between the
Which
boy
movie is
and his
that, please?
mother. We're talking about
Doctors.
Dark Ties. Dark
Okay.
Ties. There was something about the relationship between the child and the mother. I know they wanted to show us that they were close, but they were doing all this
It was
weird.
almost looking as if the mother is even the one sleeping with himself.
I'm like, okay, are they sugar mommy and sugar son, or they're actually mommy
It
and
was
no?
almost
It was
looking
not
like that.
necessary. There is a way you can show a
But
bond
I
between
think
a
if you look
mother
at it
and her
deeply,
son.
NMA, if you look at
Mm,
it deeply,
mm.
it was God that saved that boy in the hands of that woman because I think she's attracted to younger kids.
So was she attracted to a child as well?
Wait, please. You know hear about a
So
lesbian.
But
that
I
she's
don't think
sleeping
that
with
was
her
the point
3-year-old
they were
child.
trying to make.
I
I don't think
know,
that was
but
the
I
point
said,
they were
but
trying
what
to
I'm
make.
just saying is that it could be from the place of she's used to nonsense that she couldn't even now she almost could
Because
not differentiate between that and her
why
kid.
is your child saying my lover, my kinikon? It was so unnecessary. Then the part about DME, right? I would have liked to see more nuance, right? Don't try to justify a man that is a philanderer by saying it was because he was abused. Yes, it is one of the effects. It is one of the possible effects, right? But that's not just it. There is more to these things. There's the emotional toll that it takes on you. There is the trauma. He didn't have any of those trauma reactions. We didn't see him battling or dealing with anything in his own quiet place. It was just always him sleeping with random girls. Then they said that other girl that was his friend still liked him, even though he had slept with the whole world.
That you know
And
that I
oh,
literally I mentioned that part in my review that let's not be justifying nonsense all the time. That girl, is it that that girl is not fine that she's not gonna settle for nonsense?
like what is
Because
that?
that boy is nonsense
He didn't even
at the
need
end
to
of the
call her
day.
to come and discharge any of those women. He
Mm-hmm.
just needed to tell them to get out.
To get out.
So
That the
that
first no,
was
the opening scene really confused me because that girl was not needed in that opening scene. And then secondly, they need to stop ending movie with the fact that somebody that is seeing you doing nonsense will now say you are the one that she wants to settle for. It's
it's
not
not okay.
possible.
Oh. It's
They
not
need to
okay.
stop
Oh.
portraying we ladies as if we are cheap or we don't
Let
have
But
them
but
sense.
just
it's the
remain
reality
friends.
now,
But
MMR.
in
It's
reality,
it
that's the
Which
happens.
truth.
reality
Ah.
which
Ah,
reality I grew up with boys, and I will
It
say something.
happens.
I have five brothers. Okay, add one of them is late, like he died recently, and I
Sorry for
can
them.
tell you that out of all my five brothers, mẹ́ta péré ni mo lè no méjì ni mo lè fi ṣọkọ nínú wọn. Ìkan because he's too slow, that's why I cannot marry him. The other two are the ones I can marry. You see, my two brothers, the one that died and the one that followed the one that died. Ah, tó máa fi wọ́n ṣe ni fún mi, I cannot marry those brothers of mine. Ah, wọ́n fìlàndra burúkú ni.
Ah,
Me,
MMR.
okay,
Don't be saying this kind of things in public. Eh?
I've heard
Please.
it. Did I mention their name?
But
Did I
still,
mention their
but
name?
there are
And
people
then when
that
they
are
were
dying
young,
because
no,
of
no,
them
when they
now. Do
were
you know?
young, no,
uh,
when they were young,
when they were young, okay.
Wait
then
now, MMR. I'm saying even at that, as you are saying, you cannot marry them. We have people that
I
will
said I'm
go over
surprised.
and
That's what I'm
beyond for
telling
them.
you. I said when we were growing up, you'll be seeing girls in my essay
Exactly.
there. They are loving my brother. And I'm like, Asha, it's more you know. Our
Exactly. So
voice
there
is
are ladies
me.
that will still say, "Ah, I see your flop, oh, but I still love you."
Mm,
Eh,
I was
it's
listening
not
to a
You
right.
video,
there
and
will be the
See,
that man
comment on
said
that's
that.
this
what I'm
this
saying. We are still saying the
tribe
same thing. Let's
guy.
get to the point where we'll start portraying movies good. I said my mom
my
called one of the guests one
my
day and
people,
said,
please see
is
this.
it this?
See the comment on the
We'll
screen.
leave
Can
it.
you see
You cut it from 2 hours. Cut it from 2 hours. We are this thing. Cut it away from 2 hours.
Can you
When
see the
after two
comment
hours,
on the screen? Can you see the
Say,
comment
I
on the
when
love your
screen?
reviews, and we show
The
and
we
we
next
should
should
part.
review
review
it
every
It
even
said
too
movie.
because I have a
Victor
lot to
blocked
say about
her.
people.
Why did they
Ah,
do this
She
to
even
you?
blocked me because I
don't
made
comment on
comment on
their
a page.
page.
She
Me, I
blocked
don't
you.
comment on their page. Oh, that's why I have my own page. I'll send my mind to them on my
Hey.
page.
Oh,
See,
wow.
but I said
But
at a
see,
point,
but,
my mom called
but
one
she
of the
rests.
girls and said, "She, you don't know this my son. Ah, prayer, I thought it's only prayer. Now, yeah, they are changed. But when I was growing up, I can categorically say that, see, those boys, I could not have married them. Do you understand? That's to tell you that people see people. It's not everybody that open their eyes and go into bad habits. They need to stop portraying ladies like that.
But
Ah,
MMR, what I am saying is that even in this light,
Mm,
Atayebaye ni, all these
yeah.
things that we are saying
It's
now,
not
it have happened
new.
before.
Yep.
We cannot say that, oh, because they will still put it in the movies, they will
Yep.
show it because it's what is happening.
It's what is
People will
happening.
still do it.
but
I
not
have a
all the
friend too
time.
that we all said,
We
no,
were
don't marry this person, don't marry this person. And she ended up marrying the guy. Now,
no, they
we are
should stop
like,
portraying it all
okay.
the time. They should have just excused Tenny from that guy. The movie had the storyline. They shouldn't
The
have
movie
added
didn't
Tenny.
even need Tenny. There was no need for Tenny in the
There
movie.
was no there. Okay, let's even say he even has a friend because he will not be bad. You could funny. Come on, you should not even one person with you. You understand? Let's even
Mm.
say he has a friend. They should have just used her like a random friend. The romance part shouldn't have even entered it. And even with the guy that I've seen as a romantic person, she should have just told him that, I know your past. I cannot open my eyes like this and enter into that kind of past. That would have been a good lesson to other girls that have such boys as friends, to know that it's not everybody that you can marry. Do you
Hmm.
understand? That boy is not marriageable. Let's not this thing. He might end up marrying later, maybe after he has gone for counseling and all those things, right? But there are some youthful things that you would do when you were younger. That you
Hmm.
yourself you know that you cannot bring it into your adulthood, and after you now
But
want to
she
get
said she
married to
was going
somebody.
to hold his hands and they'll walk through the park together.
Coco Sheila, that's all the time. Why all the
Jane,
time
was
is the
that
girl?
you?
Why all the time holding people's
because
hands?
the truth is I am also a lover girl, and I don't do stupid things, but sometimes you do some things and you
You
come back and say,
understand?
ah, show me what shaking that kind of
Maybe
thing.
because, see me, maybe because I grew up with boys. I've seen it all. I have seen it all. And I'll not be opening my eyes and I'll be seeing some girls and I'll be doing some certain stupid things. And I'll be like, Asao, Asao.
It's
What kind of
men.
love is this? I grew up in
Anyways,
love. Oh.
Did
My father
anybody watch
loved.
Omoni Oboli's Christmas film?
please, it is annoying.
I've,
It is
I've, this-
dead.
no, she said recently that she cannot, even if she try, she cannot produce it. I laughed.
It
Somebody said,
is
why did I laugh?
dead.
I said,
I,
"Child,
wa-
let
I, I,
us
want, I,
laugh."
want, I, wa- I was going to say it earlier when we were talking, when we talked about YouTube movies shortly, that this
Oh,
new one that Omonio Boli did, no, no,
no,
no,
but
no,
that's the
no, no.
good thing, right? They have the luxury. They can experiment on YouTube. It's fine.
No.
Some will be nice, some will not be nice.
I
But
was
Omoni
I
Oboli
was
is one of the.
confused. I was confused. I'm like, what is happening here?
I
Why
want
am
to know
I
Ah,
what the
here? I'm like,
purpose was.
Jane, can you sleep? Just sleep now. Why are you watching this show?
Abby and Martins, that's what they do now. Shebi, that was how Niya Kimolayan. Me, I did not tag him. I did not do anything. I just reviewed one of his movie on my page, and the guy blocked me
Well,
But I don't
after
believe
that.
this
anybody
person
that
that
wants to
said
block me should
Bebo
block
blocked
me.
her. I'm
They'll be
surprised
fine.
though. I
You
thought
are surprised because
Bebo is
Bimbo
a
is what?
sweetheart.
Pushita Tiwerewo, that one that does not like people criticizing her.
Oh, well, I
People should stop
understand
living that.
that it is
Stop giving
difficult
those
to
people
take
benefit of doubt.
Ah,
criticism,
no,
right?
but they are humans too. I thought she's
Yeah.
she's she's a sweetheart. So
Well, we don't know them. We don't know them, so you don't know if she's
Bimbo
actually a
does not like it
sweetheart.
when you talk about a movie.
I don't think
She's
it's
too
only Bimbo. I think
emotional.
it's everybody. Like people don't like it when they this person said that lady is an emotional blackmailer.
And now, people that will release movie and say, "Oh, she gave my best. I gave my 100. If you don't like this movie, I will return your data. I will shake it, continue." I heard today you see that
That's
you
how
watch the
But
movie finish
but
marketing
like
that's
this.
also
tactics.
see what Funke Akindele did to Tito. What's this film? A Tribe Called Judah. She didn't take it easy with Tito. They gave him YouTube strike, one strike.
Why?
She did
Who,
a
who is
review of the
who is
movie.
Chito?
Any
Eniola
Tito?
Tito.
Yes,
Really?
yes.
Ah,
Uh-uh.
YouTube
What?
gave him one strike. He came back to say, I reviewed a Tribe Called Judah.
He
CEO,
had to do another.
fancy.
They brought down the review he did too and still gave him the strike.
Uh-huh.
Even after he deleted
Yes,
it, they still gave him the
yes,
strike.
they
He had
gave
to
him a
do
strike.
Please,
a
the strike was
non-review
for
review.
what? What was the strike
They
for?
said
what was
that
the strike for? What did he do?
that the film was still in the cinemas, and then he talked about or something. I don't know,
He
but
Eh?
said
they,
because when you review some of those big, really big, it will put like clips from like maybe trailer or some parts which he say he
from the
doesn't like. He will
film,
put it.
yes, something
Ah,
like that.
Oh,
I'm
No, no,
saying
no,
the
no.
part was
If
not even
he
up
used
to
just the
30. It
trailer
wasn't even
that
at
is
30
publicly
seconds.
available, that is fair usage. You need to
Exact
see
fair
how they
usage. Ah,
review
hmm,
Hollywood films on YouTube. That's just
ah, you'll be
ridiculous.
shocked.
Uh-uh.
They gave him a strike. So if Bimbo is blocking people, it's their work.
it's their work. Oh. Don't even, no, don't even, I can't excuse any one of them.
Hey,
Shame me.
well, no.
NMR, I did not tell you. You remember ALJ
Eh,
that we did here? After I finish, our Jennifer offer Pam. They said Funke followed me. I mean, I now
eh,
went on your own page
ah.
and now start talking bad about her. Drop it there. It's 4 o'clock. It's not 4 o'clock.
But
What if I only for 1 year I go famous? Go, I'm on the phone. Sorry that they use that to talk clock so that it will be 4 o'clock. They can watch TV. These children. Take, go, I'm coming, I'm coming. So
That's
they
shocking
now came to
though.
my page. They now came to my page. They now came to come and start saying, "Oh, is that how me? I will pay them for Funke following me." Blah
Ah,
blah blah. That I came
Ah.
to, and I'm like, see, even Funke knows that I'm not asking anybody to follow me. Did I appreciate the fact that she followed me? Oh, by all means, you get. Do I love Funke? Absolutely. But if you don't tell your fam the truth, they will never learn.
Mm.
Ah,
that's shocking
hey,
though.
That
Well,
that
my
that that ELJ, everybody just did it. I think Funke was not supposed to do it.
she has done it, she has done it.
let's be
But for you not to
thankful.
now say,
I'm just thankful that I don't review cinema films anymore because what I would have still said my mind for all these their films because what
my
is that
darling,
nonsense?
it was
What is
that no,
that
it was that bad
nonsense?
though. They came to my page. I'm not joking. They came to my DM and they were like, I'm ungrateful, I'm blah blah blah, I'm blah blah blah. And I'm like, if Funke does not see me as ungrateful, who cares about you guys? Do you
Well,
understand? So that's to tell you that see, none of these people they might be sweet, but once they produce movie, they become nonchalant about the
and
feelings of other people. It's
and
just about
thankful
their
because
streaming
I
Mm.
don't
and
know
all
any
that.
of
They're
them. They
business
don't know
people.
me, so
It's the guts that Omoni has to say, even if I try, I cannot produce bad movie. Not A for audacity.
well,
Even if
Iwatita.
I
most of our
what? Even
films
if I
are
what?
always
She
manageable.
said if even if she tries,
Most of our
she
films,
cannot
if we're being
produce bad
honest,
movies.
it's not always like
Manageable kidney.
I beg.
It's like
that
if
YouTube one that I saw recently. I was
my
confused.
my me
Is it
me
is
mo
it this new one, this Christmas new one?
I didn't know what the point was.
the Christmas movie. That's the
Eh,
point. The point is
okay,
Christmas movie. Should they have
well,
said that
Is it that
Bola
NMR? Is it that one that the guy made a wish and the reality came?
but what wish did he actually make?
Nonsense film.
What manifestation was that
For
wish?
waste
What
data mini. I should sue her.
I was so
Queen of good movies.
confused.
How can you sue Queen of good movies? Or
Well,
is it so? Is it so near that once you just see her tie scarf, just know that you are in for a
I
ride
think
of
she has different types of
IQ?
films. She tries to do the exaggerated ones where she's like Omod or whatever, but her other ones I really like them. Like I watch Sonia Uche, I watch Bolaji Gumola, I watch Omoniboli, I watch Biodu Steven, right?
Mm.
Those are the ones that I really watch most times. But
No, girl, this way you should try Uche Montana too. That one too.
uh,
Uche, no,
Yeah,
Uche
Uche
na
is trying.
Umambo.
I'll try.
Umbunambo.
So my question
That
to
one
everybody is
once in a while.
which of the upcoming films are you looking forward to?
Is it the same? I'm looking forward to I guess Ikole too. I'm
Me
not
too.
even
I'm
going to lie.
scared. I'm scared because you know how much I love that film and how much I like Femi Adebayo's films, right? But you also
But
know what
Femi,
I think about sequels in Nollywood. So I'm
bro,
scared.
I feel like you know that the guy never died. It was a spirit all along.
Yes.
It could what I'm where I'm scared is the fact that they are using the same village. If they had
Mm,
told us he probably went to another village, I would have looked more forward to it. But coming back to the same village, then do you remember that when he was going, he said if he sends any blah blah blah, he's going to be back. So
mm,
maybe he's writing a story around that.
yeah.
I'm not
She got cut off again.
Meanwhile, sorry.
Yeah.
Lord of Words. I mean, was that one that I came to meet you about?
Which one?
This Odulade's new movie.
wrong with my list today.
Oh.
I
I don't.
I
Then
don't
one
think I
of
can
the
watch Odunade Adekola's films
I
anymore.
read I
but
read
they
I've seen
no,
I've
you
seen
know
what
I
they're
why?
read
doing.
They said
It's
this
terrible.
thing that this one is really good.
no. They
No,
said
I
one.
cannot watch
He
it.
didn't write. He didn't write Warlord. He didn't write it.
Uh,
It was a
see,
different. It was
I
someone that
have
wrote it
seen
for
the
him.
trailer of the film. The
Mm.
possibility that it will be good is like maybe 10 or 5% over 100.
When I
See,
saw the trailer too, I felt that way. But
from
some
the
people were saying,
trailer,
"Oh, the trailer is so good. The
Let's make
trailer is
that
so
no,
good."
$2, please. Thank
the
you.
the trailer, the poster of the film, the cast, that's what tells you what to expect from a film. And most times it's hardly
Mm.
wrong. It is hardly
It's
wrong.
hardly wrong.
See,
Oh.
I
It's
have
hardly
seen
wrong.
Jennifer's behind the scenes. I've seen the trailer, and it's there's nothing there. Like there is
Mm.
nothing there.
Even me, I'm scared that there's nothing in BTS.
There's nothing
Even
there.
me.
She just comes up with these acronyms, puts in so many popular faces. It's the same ingredient every year. It's
Every
so
the
And
same
she
lazy.
wasn't
ingredients.
like
So
this before.
It is so
she has
lazy.
always been like that. It was just because
No, no, she
she.
wasn't like this before. She
Hi,
wasn't like
Abby. Do
this
you follow
before.
me on Instagram? Follow me. I'm giving a shout out to Abby.
I think she does.
Ah,
I think she does because she mentioned that
Mm.
she likes my reviews. So you people, can we round up? I don't like to keep you people here for too long.
thank you so
You're not
much.
keeping
It's
us. Are
been
we
a great
babies?
evening. We're enjoying it. We're enjoying it.
We are not babies now. If we are not this thing, we can always leave. Do you understand? So you're not keeping us. And I think we ended up at 2 hours before we started doing this. So you can cut
This
us off at
banter.
then. This no, before we went into the YouTube movie, I think we
This
did a good job
banter
at
is
rounding off
sweet.
at 2 hours.
I think we
But
should
the,
do more YouTube because we watch a lot of YouTube
And there's
movies.
so
we
many
do
of
watch a lot of
them.
YouTube movies. There's so many of them.
There's so
Like
many
we
of
could just talk randomly. We don't have to talk about a particular one. Somebody can just pick one that they watched and let's see if other people watched it and let's just talk about it. Or maybe,
them.
like you said, maybe let's talk about producers one of these days.
Hmm.
What we think
Hmm.
they should do better, their
Hmm.
strengths and all that. Now, see, the thing is, this is what we do. This is what we enjoy doing. At the end of the day, we they like us for it. I don't think so. The ones that like the truth will like you. The ones that don't like the truth will not like you.
Hmm.
As I say, it's my money and my time that I'm using to watch this thing. I should have my opinion regarding it. But
True.
notwithstanding, I just feel like thanks to kudos to Fumo for keeping us entertained sometimes. Do you
Yeah,
understand?
because most
But
times you just look, there's nothing to watch.
mm-hmm, the kudos to Fumo, but at the same time, there's sometimes that you just it's just better you're scrolling through TikTok than what's it called than watching some of these movies.
Me, I think that me, I can never join TikTok, Sha.
Why?
Ah,
I
MMR
feel
said we should do
addicted to my
TikTok
phone
live.
already, and then going
join
on TikTok.
join TikTok, but don't make sure that you are not doing too much of Nigerian people. That my own TikTok is majorly Oyinbo side, but because if you go and jam Abeokuta people, you will jam another youth here.
Jane, MMR said we should do a live on TikTok
Because
soon.
you need to start making money off these things sometimes,
I
right?
right. That would actually
I
be
will wait on Instagram. I don't want to do TikTok, I beg. I don't.
MMR in December. In December, let's try one on
Mm.
TikTok. Then we'll do
Let's
one
try. We don't
on
have to put our face. Let's just
yeah.
talk
We'll
so
do one
that at
on
least
TikTok. We'll do at least one on YouTube as well, right?
let's try.
Uh,
You know,
but
it's not
what?
that it's work that you are doing.
I
You don't want to
know.
start making money. It's work. Me, I don't care right now about the money. Right
Mm.
now, right? Because once I like me, no. In a week I can watch up to 20 movies, and I will not like
You
up
are
to
trying,
five.
no, in fairness to you. You are trying. You are not like NMR. NMR, 1 month, she's gone.
No, she will watch movie now. That will watch movie. She now go and pad everything together. She now
So
start dishing
I
it out.
watch them, right? I watch them. The problem is that after I've seen too many bad films back to back, I just feel so irritated. Like they actually think you enjoy talking
No
about
matter, we
bad
are here.
films.
It's like you know the love we have for you is like the way some of us we love Funke Akindele. She can never be wrong in front of me. They say that she's this, she's that. I'm still a Jenny fan, or I'm not, but I
Even if she
love her.
produce
So
even if she
if you
produce
like,
bad movies, some of us will still watch it. You
we'll
don't
still watch
understand.
it. We'll
We'll
not go
still
and
watch
tell
it.
ourselves, film tanti and show that, but we'll
Wow,
still watch
Kyo.
it.
But we cannot no, but we cannot tell outsiders.
No, it's ourselves who tell, oh, not set outside that
Mm.
people that know, no. So that's the
NMR,
way.
So
It's like the
NMR,
I'm
way,
tired. I'm like, oh,
NMR. The next time you talk about Funke on your page, I will not be able
we'll
to
come
talk
for you.
because our
Yes,
Jennifer won't
we'll
finish me.
come
No,
for
it's
you.
him.
We'll come.
After that year thing that we did, they were like, why would I
ah.
say me, I'm a betrayer.
How did they
And see,
find it though? This page is so small, and the
they know
views
me
is
now.
always people that come from Instagram,
They
right?
know me very well. It's still that it's not know me well now.
She
People
doesn't
know me well.
appreciate you.
If you see my insight, it's my
She
insight
doesn't
that
know
me
that
tell
you are
her,
king.
It's my insight. I mean, I always know that people know, they know you well. Let me not lie to you. They know
If
you
you do
well.
anyhow with Tony Aimaku now, people will come for you too.
Do you understand? It's common that I will post on you on my story. They will start coming for me. Jejejeje mo jókòó sórí story mi o. But on pín ògo. So ògo that is not enough for
Eh.
you. You are sharing it
Oh
to
my
people.
God.
Eh? You are sharing it to people. And we're like, people need to keep this Ogo because of December.
Oh
Because
my
December is my
God.
heart to go. I don't want you to see they are boycotting all this time.
NMR, do
I
you
can't hear
understand what
again.
we're
Oh.
saying?
Or is it
Did
only
you?
me?
Maybe she didn't get it.
I
She's
got
a
cut
Yoruba
off.
person now.
No, no, I
I
mean the Ogo
Oh,
part.
sorry.
Did she see that thing of the Ogo?
She saw it. She saw it. This one, she sees everything. Did you see when they were doing Ogo
Oh,
fún
you
Ogo?
Ogo, Kiri.
I see everything. I
Ah,
follow MMR. Like I'm always
Oh,
seeing
you
her
for
comment.
okay, okay, okay.
So I see everything. I just don't say a lot most times. And
I
I
swear I need to do appreciation
mm.
post and say that thank you NMR. Since I started following you, my life has been better. And then since
aw
you introduced me to
to MMR.
MMR, I don't know
Ah.
what I'm doing with my life again.
It's like we're two
My life has
different
been better.
we
And then
serve
since you
different
introduced
purposes
me to
to MMR.
MMR, I don't know.
Ah.
I'm telling you. I don't know what I'm doing with my life again. I don't
It's
know
Okay.
too.
we're two
My life has I been
different
don't
purposes.
know.
We serve different.
MMR give me so much joy. Like I sleep
Ah.
on
That goat
MMR.
is
Okay.
I wake
always
up on
Ogo. Ògo
something
tí ò tí
else.
tó lógo, ológo tún wá ń pín ògo. Wọ́n ní
Okay.
èló lẹ how
I
much did
want
you
to
have to say 50,000 mo wá fún yín ní 80,000 lénìí. Mo tún wá
see.
bù nínú ògo
you know
àsìnẹ́.
go me.
When I see your post, I'm just always like, oh, this one is so troublesome.
It's my story o, not a post on my story.
Yes, anytime I see anything that you post, story or real or normal post, I just always say, well, like
Eh?
it's like you need the both of us. It's a combination. On
Me
on
I'm a
NMR, you will see very
no
demure, very don't say everything with every mouth, but MMR, oh, she
eh,
I
does not
think
hold
it's
I
anything
think
back.
MMR story is where to be.
Yes,
I say that
it's
one
always so
say,
exciting.
oh, mama is my mother-in-law. She calls me son. Oh, best in son-in-law. Via boyfriend. We greet you, sir. I see these people, they can give me so much trouble. They can give me so much
It
trouble.
is well,
But at
oh.
the end of the day, we'll still watch their movie because they still need to eat. They
I
need to be
know.
happy to be dishing out the rubbish that they are dishing out to us.
I
That's the
know.
reason why this evening now I'll go and watch your money to movie. She'll be seeing the views now. She'll be thinking she's doing something fantastic.
She's
Como
doing
posi
it.
lo
That's all
ese.
that matters. So long as people are watching, that's all that matters. Right?
Eh, eh. You see, that's the thing where I mean, like, why? Okay, let me tell you the reason why I always like Funke Akindele. That's why the fact that Funke knows that she knows she has people who loves her, who will watch her movie. Do you know that she put efforts into it? She
Well,
doesn't
she
just sit
tries.
down.
Her work rate is
She,
really impressive.
uh,
And what? Say it
uh,
again.
Her work rate, the way
Okay.
she works, like I think,
and
like she's very
NMR will
hardworking.
be very like Funke, but we would say this thing. She
No, funny
tries.
enough, I respect her so much. Like, if you ask me to talk about the women in Nollywood that I like, she'll definitely be one of them. I don't like Tony
Mm.
Abraham, right? I don't like Tony Abraham at all. I don't think she's original. I don't like her personality. She's just
Ah,
Wait,
always
wait, wait.
oh,
everywhere.
I'm sorry to
that
cut you. Did you see one clip of after this Toyosi and Daniel's movie that she went to meet Toyosi? Ah, Kilesheye! Oh my
gbé bàbá
God!
wèrè ni Daniel ṣe múvì bàjẹ́.
It's just always too much, please.
It's
For
just
me.
she's
So
in the over Sabi era now.
it's
If
just always too much for me. But
if you talk
sometime
now,
I've
do you know
always
the
been more like a Funke Akindele person than
you're a
a
Funke Akindele person, even your
but
personality is a Funke Akindele person. Me is somebody like me that you even think I would like doing. I'm too original to like doing.
but it's
Kilo
just always
day.
too much for me. But
She's too
she does a
much.
lot as well. Like she's very hardworking,
And
very
Jane, you say you're a Olori Ebi person. What
No,
was
I'm
that
not
part?
Olori Ebi Person. Oh. It's not me that said I'm Olori
D.
Ebi
It was
Person.
D. It
I
was
said I
D.
Oh,
like
I think
her.
it was D and T, Abby. Because I wanted to ask you people that what was that party that you people did the last time that you people did?
Please,
No,
please, please don't
no.
talk about people's parties. That's how they do their parties every year. I
No,
don't
no,
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 remember.
no,
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 no, no.
no.
Enema. That
NMR, no.
party was meant for her and her fans. The
Mm.
first episode that she did was more of her fans,
Eh.
like 5% of celebrities. And this
But you
time
know this is
around,
get better now. Celebrities like to jump on anything that is trending, right?
which is
And I
not
think she
good, you
sees it as
don't
an opportunity to
understand.
help these people come in contact with celebrities that they would probably not
But they were
see
not
online.
much compared to the last time. Ah,
I don't know. That's their family business. I'm not interested. But
àwọn olórí
guys,
ẹbí
I
people,
have a bridal shower to attend, so I need to round up this call
burial
very
shower on
soon.
Sunday. How are people doing? Or baby
Ah,
shower
bridal shower actually,
níjọ́
but
Sunday.
in Ninja Sun is actually it starts in 2 hours, right? But
Ah,
it's
They
not
were
ọ̀rẹ́ ìyàwó ò
much
ní
last
mẹ́ni o.
time too. They
You
were
people
much
should,
too. They were
people
much
are
last
doing,
time. They are much this time too.
you say
as
Celebrating
what?
you people
plenty.
are,
Sorry,
What
I
did
was
you
Olori
as
say,
talking
you
Ebi,
people
about
are,
baby?
family
Olori
member
Ebi's
is
oh,
inside.
party.
family members come. You
Yes.
people, èsì
Celebrities were there
àwọn
last time as
celebrities,
well, and they
they
were a
were too
lot. They were
much.
a lot. Ashebi,
No, they were not as
Ashebi
much
Bella
as this
Camino, they
one.
were a lot. So and it was maybe similarly same people, because same people last year that we saw and everything, like maybe a
Now
bit more,
lie,
but yeah, I'm serious.
No,
now
Me,
lie.
I'm
D,
telling you
no.
that we
You
planned
are
D,
not a
they
full
we
were
that
too
member of
know
your
much.
the
family.
Ashwebi, we that we you are not in our family, we that
Oh
we are
yeah,
here, we planned and organized it. We are telling you
don't.
the people we invited.
Elonja
Okay,
We are
don't
Sara
be
happy.
angry.
Tamala.
Don't be
Emma
angry
B.
Elonja
now.
Sara Tamala. Inú yín ń dùn. Ẹ mu
Hey,
picnic.
hey,
I
hey,
will pick we go. You know what to
Deborah.
do? I'm
Don't
back.
whatever they choose to
NMR.
do with their party is their
NMR.
business.
Ẹ̀yin ìyàwó ò ní many. But you push you please as you're having the party, ask ìyàwó that are you sure you want to go ahead with this wedding? Because
Ah,
that's what me I ask my friends when they want to, okay, mo ti gbọ́.
I don't.
Okay.
You should know. See, even if you don't know me personally by now, you should know the kind of personality I have. I'm not
Now you
the
want
kind
to
of person
Yoruba
that will
thing.
ask that kind of thing. Please.
Oh yeah, tell somebody, if you have somebody like me, you ask that person to ask the ìyàwó that. I,
Ah, it was great, guys. I hope we can do at least two in December. One will be like our roundup call, almost like end of year gathering. Last year we actually had end of year party MMR, but you didn't attend. Although I gave you a shout out, funny enough, but you were not there. We did it on Zoom, but this year we'll just do YouTube as well. And I'm looking forward to seeing all of you there. It was a great
okay.
conversation. I'll let you know
Mm.
when next we're having another one.
Even if you don't let us know, we'll prompt you.
I know, you know you. I trust you people. Thank you for always making me better. I don't take it for granted at all. Thank you, Jane. Thank you, Abby.
The family
Thank you,
members.
Abby. Thank you, D.
The
Thank you,
family
Emma.
Yes,
members.
I'm family member. I'm family
Ah,
member.
Oh my
allow.
god. Thank you,
Ah,
everyone. Have a
thank
great
God I'm not.
day.
Thank God
Yeah,
I'm
have
not
a
even
great
full
evening.
age. Bye.
Bye.
Bye. Oh my god.